Hello and welcome to Chinese Novel Audiobook. Explore our playlist for more captivating novels, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new audiobook. Now, let's dive into today's story. Chapter 61, King Lu Qigong Ultimate Profound Meaning. Attention to residents of City M, and to residents of City M. The Heroes Association has urgently notified that 3 ghost-level monsters were found on Ziyu Street in M City. They are Allosaurus, Earthquake Dragon and Velociraptor. Residents of City M are requested to stay away from Ziyu Street. Refers to Moon Street. Saitama and King were on their way to L City. When they heard the alarm of the association's weird alarm, they immediately braked to stop their steps. Saitama looked at King. Hey, do you know where Shigetsu Street is? Quote. What do you mean? I'm a famous person anyway. Can you respect me as a bald man? I don't want face. King sullen his face and pointed in a direction. We are going straight to the southeast to point to U Street. Oh, leave. Saitama made a running posture, squeezed his hands into fists and folded it in front of his chest. His feet turned into extremely fast rolling wheels, swished hundreds of meters, and blinked. The person was gone, only a few whirlpools were left. You work, I miss you. King didn't worry, he slowly drifted over to Ziyu Street. There were 3 ghost-level weirdos at the same time. Rare ghost-level weirdos were dispatched together. Action. Ghost-level weirdos are rare today to join forces, and it is estimated that there are smart people who match up. Dong dong. When he approached Ziyu Street, he was stunned to find that the surrounding houses seemed to be alive, throbbing like a heart, and the earth was slightly ups and downs, tearing open cracks. This is an earthquake. He swept the surrounding tall buildings vigilantly, for fear that the tall buildings would collapse and hit him due to shaking. He carefully avoided high-rise buildings and floated all the way to Ziyu Street. After a while, his body suddenly stopped, staring dumbfounded at the dinosaur man not far in front of him. The total length of the dinosaur man is estimated to be 40 to 50 meters, with a neck of more than 10 meters and a tail of more than 10 meters. It has a hill-like body, and when walking, step by step, deep pit, that huge figure and amazing weight make the earth shake. What kind of ghost dinosaur is this? In his previous life, most of his knowledge of dinosaurs was obtained from the Jurassic Park series of movies and the Blue Cat's Naughty 3000 Questions dinosaur era. However, he has never heard of such a huge dinosaur, which is a dinosaur. It is a prehistoric behemoth. Insignificant human, I am a mountain-heavy earthquake dragon lord. You can step on a flat house with 1 foot. You dare to daze in front of Lord Ben, really ignorant and fearless guy. When he was about to be surprised by the huge size of the earthquake dragon, the long neck of the earthquake dragon bends down, his eyes are fixed under it, and the voice is like Hongzong with a trace of anger in his words. The person it is staring at is Saitama, right? Because of the concealment of the building, King couldn't see the specific situation there. It just made the earthquake dragon think that the character he was despised was probably only Saitama, who was inertially in a daze. Other ordinary citizens were scared to pee when they encountered the earthquake dragon. How could it be possible? Let the earthquake dragon mistakenly think that he is being despised. I wonder if it is the size of the earthquake dragon or the size of the giant that will appear in the future. King thoughtfully, he clearly remembered that in the near future, a weird man who took medicine and turned into a giant would appear. The giant slapped City D. According to this record, it is speculated that the city can be wiped out. The height of the giant is probably going to the sky, and the earthquake dragon standing in front of the giant is probably just a small point. Boom. Just as King was in deep thought, the battle between Saitama and the seismic dragon began, and a huge collapse sound was heard, and a large amount of dust was shaken under the sturdy feet of the seismic dragon. The mountain is trampled on. The earthquake dragon roared, and the 2 sturdy feet in front of the body were raised high, and after a pause in the air for half a second, they stepped on it quickly. Rumbling. A thunder blasted, the ground shook, the surrounding high-rise buildings shook due to the shaking of the foundation, and the windows squashed down with bricks and stones. Withdraw, and come back after the battle is over. King looked at the swaying building around him. In order to avoid being caught, he decided to retreat temporarily and waited for Saitama to solve the 3 weird people before returning to collect cards. Hey, I thought he was such a great person. I didn't expect to be trampled to death by your foot. Alas, Allosaurus also specially asked me to cruise around looking for a chance to give him a fatal blow. It seems that Allosaurus is so heartbroken. Now, this man is just a scared coward. At this time, there will be a black shadow moving on the walls of several tall buildings. The speed of the black shadow is extremely fast. This is the second ghost-level dinosaur Velociraptor. King stared at the erratic shadow. In the association's report, it was clear that there were 3 ghost-level dinosaurs walking together and fighting together. The shadow in front of him should be the second ghost-level dinosaur, Velociraptor, the other one who didn't show up should be Allosaurus. Velociraptor, don't be careless. There are many strong men in this world. For example, King is known as the strongest man on the surface. Odds of winning. Hey, Allosaurus, you are too cautious, and you have delayed us too much time, otherwise we would have destroyed M City long ago. I suggest that we act separately and eliminate the humans in M City as soon as possible. Huh, didn't you listen to the announcement of the Heroes Association just now? The Ankylosaurus acting alone has gone to hell, which means that the strongmen of the Heroes Association have been dispatched. If we don't cooperate sincerely, the end of the Ankylosaurus will be our example. Chi. The raptor snorted and did not refute it. Its body moved violently, leaving a string of black shadows among the houses, inspecting the surrounding movement. Although it was unhappy, the Allosaurus made sense. It could only suppress its grievances and obey the command of the Allosaurus. Weirdos will also cooperate in battle. King was surprised to listen to the speech of Velociraptor and Allosaurus. From their words, it can be seen that the actions of the 3-person team were commanded by Allosaurus, and the seismic dragon, as a meat shield, attracted the attention and attacks of the heroes. The dragon became a highly agile assassin with his outstanding speed, cruising around the hero looking for an opportunity to launch a fatal blow, while the Allosaurus was in charge of command and harassment. This weird group, it's kind of hanging. The king scratched his head. The 3 ghost-level dinosaurs have their own characteristics, and the division of labor is clear, and the complementarity is insufficient. From a certain perspective, the fighting method of this strange combination makes their combat effectiveness soaring several times. The average S-level hero faces they probably lose more and win less. However, they are now facing a bald-level weird that is more terrifying than god-level Saitama. For this, he can't help but feel sad for the 3 dinosaurs. They are clearly matched, and the team is super strong, but it happens to be a bug. The guy, everything became empty talk. Alas, they probably won't live for more than 5 minutes. Hey, there are 5 words floating in the air, someone is coming to die. Just as King was silent for 3 seconds for the destined sad ending of the 3 dinosaurs, that is, when the assassin and the scout raptor discovered the king floating in midair. Huh, I was found. King was startled and floated back quickly. Seeing this, the Velociraptor suddenly smiled abusively. Let me play with you. Its figure flickered, and in an instant it came to the wall of the tall building near the king, and the beast's eyes stared at the king. Boy, let's play the game of catching hideaway. If you can catch me, there will be surprises. Quote. King found that he didn't seem to be a strong person. People who knew him would be scared to death. People who didn't know him always looked down on him in various ways. Thinking about it carefully, his treatment was similar to that of Saitama. Those who knew Saitama's strength would know in awe. People who don't know Saitama's strength have been taunting Saitama. No sound is the default. The raptor grinned and seemed to be laughing, and shook his body suddenly, disappearing in front of King's eyes. King's heart tightened, and he scanned the surroundings quickly, and found that his naked eye could only catch a little shadow of the Velociraptor, and his eyes followed the Velociraptor. 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 50 seconds, 1 minute. With the passage of time, the Velociraptor in his eyes is no longer one, but countless. In the line of sight, there are Velociraptors everywhere, and even ghosts appear. It has long been foolish to distinguish which figure is the real Velociraptor. Well, he cried out badly, closed his eyes quickly, and expelled the dazzling scene from his mind. Mr. Saitama, are you playing snakes? It's been a long time since Earthquake Dragon and Allosaurus came to help. Stop paddling in the plot, come out and make soy sauce. Tisk, kid, did you give up? So, you lost this game. As punishment, you are sentenced. The Velociraptor running at the top of the building wall grinned, showing a cruel smile. Go to *******. Chi chi. King frowned slightly, and the sound of the raptor running closer and closer, but the fatal thing was that those voices came from all directions, meaning that the raptor did not come straight to him, but moved around him to avoid exposure. Body shape. One side gradually approached him. Ding! Congratulations to the host for gaining 13,520 experience points. Ding! Comprehend the skill of the card character failed. Ding! Congratulations to the host, the character has been upgraded to level 12, and he has gained 10 attribute points and 2 skill points. Faced with this situation where he couldn't touch the opponent's figure, he decisively used the Ankylosaurus card that claimed to be invincible, and successfully upgraded to level 12. He did not have any delay, and added all the 10 attribute points he just obtained to the defense. If you can add a little defense, you will have more safety. Tisk, humans, taste the fear dominated by speed. Velociraptor's voice is very close, www.mtlnovel.com, as if speaking in his ear. Do you play cat and mouse tricks? He took a deep breath, and at the speed of the velociraptor, he had already hovered beside him, but he never made a move, perhaps just to let him taste the fear of being dominated by speed. If you don't make a move, I'm not welcome. King's eyes stared at the earthquake dragon in front of him, his attention was concentrated, and he was no longer affected by the velociraptor. After accumulating his energy for a while, his eyes narrowed and his long legs kicked backwards swiftly and blindly. The ultimate meaning of King Flo Qigong, a lucky kick. Boom. King's move contained the full strength of the Ankylosaurus. The dragon wobbled its tail, strikingly in the middle of the abdomen of the speedy raptor. Pooh. Velociraptor's body is only more than 2 meters. Although his running speed is extremely fast, his physical strength is extremely average among the dinosaur family. The fierce kick of King directly kicked the velociraptor and vomited blood. Puff. How, maybe. How could you find me? The dinosaur body of the velociraptor bowed into a lobster shape due to abdominal pain, and looked at King, who was still kicking his legs in disbelief. I don't believe it. Its body moved and moved quickly around King again. Boom. King slowly retracted his feet, looking at the velociraptor, who was vomiting blood again, and his face was full of horror, a little embarrassed, but he was blinded twice. He was too lucky. You can actually find me. You are definitely not an ordinary person. Who are you? Oh, ask me. Oh, the people of the world give face, call me King. Chapter 62. God Unfolds Part 1. King. The velociraptor stared at the dragon's eyes, and said in shock, "You are the king who is known as the strongest man on the surface." It sucked in air conditioning frequently, and its feet could not help but recede. Suddenly, it thought of something, staring wide. Eyes. Wait a minute, Ankylosaurus. You killed the Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus. King tantans his hands. Oh, this matter is very complicated. I was behind Saitama and prepared to pick up the leaks. However, Ankylosaurus provoked the two of us and was beaten to death by Saitama. In the end, the Heroes Association's people inexplicably think that I killed the Ankylosaurus and announced it in the form of a broadcast, so in fact, the Ankylosaurus. The raptor's pupils shrank. Sure enough, you killed the Ankylosaurus. King stared at the raptor with a believable face. Are you sure you understand what I'm saying? Could it be that you have mutated into a dinosaur and your language comprehension ability has deteriorated? I clearly explained that I did not kill the Ankylosaurus. Are you mentally retarded? HMPH can break the defense of Ankylosaurus. See through my speed shadows. King, the name of the strongest man on your surface is indeed well deserved, but. Velociraptor spit out a mouthful of blood, proudly said, I am Velociraptor, he is the fastest dinosaur in the world. Even if you are super strong, you can never catch me. You can't kill me, King, next time. He stared at the black-lined King, I will kill you today. Two-legged hatred. Its body shook abruptly and swept away in the direction of the earthquake dragon. However, it was clear that King's feet had suffered severe injuries just now, and his speed was significantly slower. It was actually able to catch its body with the naked eye. Gia, even if my speed is twice as slow, you have nothing but hopelessness. The raptor looked back at King, who seemed to be unresponsive, and couldn't help but smirkily laughed. However, his smug smile did not last for a few seconds. In front of it, a long shaking building did not pass by after all, and it collapsed with a bang. Like the high-rise building blocks falling down, the masonry flew, flooding an area in an instant. Ah! A scream like a slaughter of pigs came out under the pile of rocks, and then disappeared quickly. The sound was short and stern, making people shudder. Ding! There are convertible monster cards nearby. Please go to the host to convert. The system's cold, ruthless and mechanical prompt sounded faintly. Mansion completed a single kill. Teach it to be a man. Don't pretend to be forceful. King stared blankly at the smoke-covered ruins. Is this? I killed it. Oh, I really am a hero by luck. He laughed at himself, and then suddenly thought of a question. The velociraptor was buried under the ruins. How could he touch the velociraptor to collect cards? Find an excavator to push away those messy bricks. System, is there a solution? There is a problem, ask the system decisively. However, the system ignored him. Obviously, this question is not within the scope of the system's answer. Hey, boy, have you ever seen a dinosaur with 5 short stature? Just as King was distressed about how to touch the velociraptor's corpse, a cold word rang in his ears. He turned his body in doubt, and saw a, well, very ordinary dinosaur man standing in front of him. 89 The meter-tall figure is similar to other dinosaurs, with no obvious characteristics. Well, compared with Seismosaurus and Velociraptor, this is really an ordinary dinosaur. King was startled slightly, and asked, hey, the unit of your dinosaur's Isodiao. Oh, the gene has changed, and even the description unit has changed. We humans are units, and your dinosaur's Aradiao. This knowledge is the key point, I remembered it. Having said that, he has already guessed who the dinosaur in front of him is, and it is estimated that it is the brain of the ghost-level dinosaur trio Allosaurus. Huh. Boy, are you pretending to be stupid? Allosaurus narrowed his eyes. I'll ask again, do you see a 5 short dinosaur? Are you talking about a velociraptor? King pointed to the ruins of the building just now, and said, I saw it was killed by the collapsed building. Well, it should be killed by the earthquake dragon, right? If it weren't for the earthquake dragon to move around, causing the earth to shake, the building would not collapse, and the velociraptor would not be killed by bricks, so in the final analysis, the killer of the velociraptor was, the earthquake dragon. Huh, kid, don't lie to me, how could the velociraptor die under the collapsed building? Allosaurus snorted coldly. It knew the speed of velociraptor very well. At the speed of velociraptor, even if a building collapsed, it could escape in a blink of an eye. How could it be killed by bricks? The kid in front of me must have lied to deal with me. You don't believe it. King moved his heart, his eyes rolled slightly, and he pointed at the ruins and said seriously, if you don't believe it, you can search for it yourself. The velociraptor really died under the ruins. Well, I hope it will really go searching and dig out the velociraptor's body so that I can draw the card. Yes. Allosaurus sneered. Now, I am not very interested in whether the velociraptor is under the ruins, I am more interested in. Who are you? I. King pointed at himself, slightly stunned. What God unfolded, discussed the life and death of the velociraptor in the last second, and transferred the topic to me in the next second. Brother, your brain structure is different from ordinary people. Allosaurus is staring at www.mtlnovel.com. You are definitely not an ordinary person. Normal people will tremble with fright when they meet a weird person. How can you speak so fluently like you? So, who are you, on Earth? What is the current situation of the velociraptor? Do you died? Quote. What? King took off his peaked cap and said, well, I'm actually a lucky hero king. King. The hero who killed the Ankylosaurus. He is known as the strongest man on the surface. Allosaurus's pupils shrank, and he stepped back subconsciously, and at the same time he understood some things. What velociraptor was killed by the collapsed building? It was clearly killed by you. As for why the velociraptor was buried under the building, this is very understandable. It is estimated that at the last moment of the velociraptor's life, he was violently thrown onto the building by the king, crashing the building, causing the velociraptor to be buried under the rubble, completely putting an end to its vitality. It was you who killed the velociraptor. Why did you lie that the velociraptor was killed by a building brick? Is it to let me relax? Oh, you actually know how to use wisdom. It seems that you are not a rough man with well-developed limbs and simple mind. On the contrary, you are a clever man. It is terrible. You already have super strength, but you are not proud of your own strength. I always abide by the warrior principle that the lion fights the rabbit with all its strength. Hey, king, besides the doctor, you are the first man to make me admire. For a man worthy of admiration, I should naturally express my admiration to you with the most solemn etiquette. The Allosaurus was serious, staring at King. After a while, he fell on his knees with a sudden thump, holding his two small paws, and shouting, King, I surrender, I am willing to be a cow and a horse for you in this life. Chapter 63. God unfolds middle. King watched Allosaurus's actions dumbfoundedly. What kind of God unfolded? A ghost-level weirdo raised his hand to me. Oh no, did he surrender with his claw? Why? He twitched the corner of his mouth, and asked the doubts in his heart. The surrender of Allosaurus made him feel headless and unreal. Shouldn't ghost-level weirdo fight to the death? For the first time in so many years, he heard that a proud ghost-level weirdo would surrender. My strength is similar to that of Ankylosaurus and Velociraptor. Both of them died in your hands. Look at you again. Within a day, I killed both of them one after another, without a trace of exhaustion on my body, even clothes. There is no wrinkle, let alone the injury. All the details tell me that your strength is far beyond ours. I can say with certainty that you kill us without any effort. The unique dragon head analyzed a lot of details, and finally came to a conclusion that the strength of King is super terrifying, and the title of the strongest man on the surface is not a false slogan. Quote. King blinked his eyes. Alas, he is a smart guy. The ancients often said that people who surrender are smart people. I honestly don't deceive me. I'm really not as strong as you think. The reason why I am considered to be the strongest. The man, because he robbed Saitama. Oh, yes, Saitama's bald head. I followed him to pick up the leaks, but after 10 minutes passed, I took care of the two ghost-level weirdos. What's wrong with him? Nothing happened. He looked up at the earthquake dragon and found that the earthquake dragon was still alive and alive. The more than 10-meter long tail swept around, and the surrounding area was completely ruined within a dozen meters. From the sky, it seemed to be drawn as a circle with the earthquake dragon as a dot shape. That guy in Saitama won't go halfway to the supermarket to grab special offers, right? King frowned and was very depressed. Saitama usually kills monsters very efficiently, basically with one punch. Now that the earthquake dragon is still alive after so long, something must have happened in it. Hey, Allosaurus, you go to the ruins and pick up the Velociraptor's body. I will go to the earthquake dragon to take a look at the situation, and I'll be back soon. King casually ordered the Allosaurus to surrender, and immediately floated in the direction of the earthquake dragon. As for the question of whether Allosaurus would escape, he bet it would not escape. Smart people like Allosaurus are generally suspicious. King let it act alone so easily. If he is suspicious, he will mistakenly think that King is testing it, and will not dare to escape easily. Sure enough, Allosaurus saw King flying to the earthquake dragon unsuspectingly, and all kinds of thoughts suddenly appeared in his heart. How can King be so slack in guarding me? He really believes that I surrendered sincerely. No, from just now. From the performance point of view, King is a smart person. How could a smart person make such a serious mistake? He must be testing me. Don't look at him as if he left, but from the analysis of his ability to fly, it can be concluded that King is super. The conclusion of the capable person is that a powerful super capable person can kill people thousands of miles away. If I dare to escape, King will absolutely erase me from the world without hesitation. Calm down, I must calm down. As a smart person, in the face of this temptation, which is full of loopholes, I must not be fooled, and I must not take my life to gamble on the hope of escape. It made a fierce analysis, but I didn't know that I became a fool. King blatantly flew towards the earthquake dragon. With an Ankylosaurus possessed, his defense was not afraid of the earthquake dragon's attack. Rumbling. When he approached the earthquake dragon, he found that the earthquake dragon seemed to be in a state of anger and frenzy, with its long tail flicking wildly, destroying all the buildings on the flat ground. Earthquake dragon roared again and again, Horo. Damn human, let go of you, Lord Earthquake. What happened? In order to avoid being swept by the tail of the earthquake dragon, King didn't get too close. He hung in the air, staring at the crazy earthquake dragon. After a long time, he was surprised to find that the earthquake dragon was up and down with a slight amplitude. What the **** is it? He was greatly surprised. He circled the earthquake dragon in midair and found a place with a wide field of vision. After a closer look, the huge body of the earthquake dragon was actually suspended, and there was a person standing under its toes. In the dynamic Saitama, I saw Saitama grabbing the toes of the earthquake dragon, forcibly lifting the earthquake dragon up, and even doing squats with the earthquake dragon there. King approached Saitama cautiously, listening carefully. 13,725. 13,726. 13,727. Quote. King was stunned at Saitama, who was always happy. This bald man used the earthquake dragon as a weightlifting equipment. He used the earthquake dragon to lift weights. In just 10 minutes, Saitama had already done more than 10,000 squats with the earthquake dragon. My goodness, it's so abnormal. 13,728. 13,729. Saitama raised her teeth and danced claws on her own, but reluctantly trained by the earthquake dragon, muttering to herself count the number of weightlifting. King saw that Saitama was unconscious, and suddenly shouted, "Bald, stop making trouble, we have other weirdos to clean up. Hurry up to solve the battle and transfer to the battlefield, there is a ghost-level weird waiting for me in L City." Picking up the leak. Brother, don't delay time. If you want to exercise, go home and do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, 10 kilometers long-distance running, don't block the road on the street. Hey, yes, there are ghost-level weirdos in L City that haven't been cleaned up. Saitama threw the earthquake dragon at hand, and the rumbling sound immediately sounded and the earth shook. The earthquake dragon he threw out directly collided with a block of buildings. King looked at the block that was destroyed in an instant. His face was speechless. Saitama, this guy, is really a hero dictated by interest. To be a hero is really based on interest. It is not a high-level reason to protect the safety of citizens' lives and property, so there is almost no scruples in the shot, just do whatever you want. Saitama looked at King, scratched his face, and asked, "Hey, in which direction is City L?" King pointed to the direction of L City, and said, "Don't call me, hello, next time. I have a name. My name is, www.mtlnovel.com, how about people?" He just wanted to introduce himself formally, but suddenly realized that Saitama had already rushed to L City and disappeared before his eyes. Quote. Saitama, you are dead and bald, rushing to reincarnate. Oh, it seems to be rushing to send someone else to reincarnation. Roar. Just as King was not angry with Saitama, a thunderous roar suddenly sounded. Rumbling. The earth shook violently. Earthquake dragon. King was surprised to see the earthquake dragon standing up again. It turns out that Saitama didn't kill the earthquake dragon just now. Cheating. Roar. The earthquake dragon was played by Saitama for so long, and it had already filled its chest with anger. After regaining freedom, it quickly stood up, and its slender tail swept wildly, and a rumbling house collapsed one after another. It roared angrily, "Damn human beings, accept the anger of Lord Earthquake Dragon." Boom. Earthquake Dragon's long slender neck snapped and the roar stopped abruptly, and his huge body swayed from side to side a few times before falling weakly to the side, smashing a building again. I almost forgot about you guy. Saitama shook his slimy gloves and waved to the dumbfounded king, "Hey, panties, I'm going one step ahead." As soon as his voice fell, he was on the street, blinked again, and disappeared in a flash. Hey, wait a minute, the braised egg is bald, who are you calling for panties? Do you want to fight? If you have the ability, don't run, this time you run fast and didn't hold you. Next time, don't let me meet you again, otherwise teach you how to be a person in minutes. King reacted and roared in the direction where Saitama disappeared. King killed the earthquake dragon. Fear from Allosaurus. Subscribe to Chinese Novel Audiobook YouTube channel Chapter 64. God unfolds below. King killed the earthquake dragon. Allosaurus, who was slowly digging out the velociraptor corpse in the ruins of the building, heard the sound of fighting in the direction of the earthquake dragon, looked up, and witnessed the death of the earthquake dragon with his own eyes. However, due to the long distance, I can't look carefully. It only vaguely saw the earthquake dragon seemed to be broken by a basketball-sized reflective oval cobblestone. Is this the strength of a superpower? How can I kill the seismic dragon by manipulating a small pebble? Allosaurus swallowed a spit. King, it's terrible, huh? My previous analysis sure enough. King has a strength far beyond what I have waited for. Fortunately, I chose to surrender wisely. Otherwise, I'm afraid I would have died long ago. It is grateful in its heart. It seems that whether it is a person or a weird person, the mind is very important. Oh, it's not good. King just told me to dig out the velociraptor's body, but He just touched the ruins perfunctorily just now in order to deal with the problem. You must speed up. Otherwise, if King comes back and sees me negative, slow work and kill me as soon as I get angry. Am I wronged? The speed of its subordinates suddenly increased. Quang quang. The rocks and sand flew up, and under the eyes of the extraordinary dragon, it quickly peeled away the sand and rocks like a gopher, looking for the velociraptor's corpse. Ding! Congratulations to the host for obtaining a 3-star monster card Earthquake Dragon. After King watched Saitama leave, he touched the Earthquake Dragon corpse and successfully drew out a 3-star monster card. I have gained a lot recently. He flew to the position of Allosaurus, and he couldn't help but remember that the recent period seems to be very smooth. Before the weird prison riot, he harvested more than a dozen tiger and wolf level weird cards. Now the dinosaur man riots, he has harvested more than 20 tiger and wolf cards. Grade level weird card, and there are several ghost level weird cards. A careful calculation, if he runs out of all the cards, he can properly rise to more than 20 levels, which is a little exciting to think about. Master King, I have dug up the body of the velociraptor. Please accept the results of my work. When King returned to the side of Allosaurus, Allosaurus respectfully reported the results of his excavation, and the corpse of the velociraptor about 2 meters was neatly placed in front of King. Yes, not bad. King was overjoyed, and quickly stepped forward and reached out and touched the tattered velociraptor corpse. Ding! Congratulations to the host for obtaining a 3-star freak card raptor. He nodded in satisfaction, and started with another ghost-level freak card. Alien Longan looked that King seemed to be in a good mood, and respectfully asked, Master King, what else can I do for you? Please don't hesitate to tell me, I will do my best to help you finish it. King stared blankly at a slave like Allosaurus. He couldn't help being amused. The fact that the dignified ghost-level weird bends to his knees is really a slander in the world, and it is a rare thing that has never been heard before. Black sperm. Are you afraid that you have never seen a dragon-level weirdo who flatters to humans? However, funny is funny, surprise is surprised, but how to solve the problem of Allosaurus? His brows are slightly furrowed, and it is impossible to collect as a pet. The system has clearly stated that unless he hatches a weird person, he cannot become a bound pet. If an Allosaurus cannot be bound to become a pet, he is afraid of Allosaurus. The guy with the brain rebels doesn't know when he will bite him back, so Allosaurus must not stay by his side. Kill. Stop making trouble. To kill Allosaurus, it is estimated that it will take a few ghost-level cards to succeed, and it will even take a dragon-level monster card to win. Leave it to the Heroes Association. After thinking about it again and again, he decided to hand over the Allosaurus to the Heroes Guild and imprisoned it in the weird prison at the headquarters of the guild. The headquarters of the Heroes Guild, the weird prison was built by the Metal Knight himself. It is very sturdy and has a well-developed defense system that can hold ghost-level and lower-level strangers. Master King, do you need a thug? Although my strength is not as good as a finger of yours, I can be your dog's leg. Who is not pleasing to your eyes? I don't need you to do it. I will help you get it done. Master King, do you need a mount? I can make a cow and a horse for you. The camel, you see thousands of waters and mountains, parades all over the world, and I walk very steadily, you will never feel a bump on my back, and my back is very wide, comfortable and soft. You must be very comfortable to sit on. By any means, you can sit on my back. Long Gen. Alien Dragon stubbornly desperately sells himself, for fear that he will be killed by the king because he has no use value. Ding! The system has detected that a weird person is sincerely convinced by the host, willing to become the host's mount. Ding! The system mount board is open. Ding! The system mount module is successfully opened. Does the host bind the mount to become your exclusive mount? The system suddenly jumped out a series of prompts. After King listened to it, the corner of his mouth twitched. Yu reading www.uakanshu.com inexplicably thought of the painful vaccine man. His original intention was to bring a ghost-level stranger by his side as a bodyguard. He never expected to pass through the system. After his hand, the majestic vaccine man became a weak force that even he could not win. Not only did he fail to achieve his goal, but he had to work hard to upgrade the vaccine man. Now the system wants to give him a mount. He decided not to do it. He was already very tired with bringing a baby pet to upgrade, and he had to get angry with another baby on the mount. Besides, he can fly now. Do I need a mount to drive? Although his current flying speed is not very fast, he can improve as he upgrades, and one day he can reach or even surpass the tornado flying speed. At that time, what's the use of the mount? Moreover, the Allosaurus is so big that if you ride on the street, you may step on the street, cause traffic jams, and annoy the people. What's more, his home is not a grassland forest. Where can there be a place to raise Allosaurus? More importantly, to raise a carnivorous creature weighing several tons, he needs to spend a lot of money to buy fresh meat every day. He said that he is not a local tyrant and has no money left to support it. If it's a velociraptor, you can consider it. After all, the velociraptor is small and fast, making it an excellent mount. Unfortunately, the velociraptor has already become itself dead. It makes him a little regretful, and I don't know if there are other runners. The fast dinosaurs survive, maybe you can look for them. If you find other agile dinosaurs, you can try to tame them into mounts. He thought about it. After all, he thought there was no value in using Allosaurus as a mount. Therefore, he ignored the courteous Allosaurus, nor did he induce him to accept the mount-bound system, and directly took out his mobile phone to call the Heroes Association headquarters. Is going to notify the Heroes Association to collect the corpse and pull away the nasty Allosaurus. Chapter 65, Hunter Self-Defense Force. The junction of J City and M City. Rumbling. There were loud noises of footsteps among the mountains. After a short while, on a mountain peak, Hammond stood proudly on the top of the peak, looking down at the tiny world. King, where should I find you? It stared at the looming tall buildings in M City in the distance. After thinking for a moment, its eyes narrowed slightly, maybe it can be targeted at his heroic identity. It smiled faintly, and jumped down from the mountain a few hundred meters high, whirring. A gust of wind blew, it crashed to the ground and stepped on the mountain bag under the peak. Boom. After a blasting sound, smoke and dust flew up, the rocks shot into the air, the birds and beasts scattered in panic, and the mountains were in chaos. After a while, the smoke and dust cleared, and the 10-meter-high mountain bag suddenly disappeared. Two large pits appeared in the place where the mountain bag originally stood, and two buses can be buried visually. If you look down from a high altitude, you can clearly see the so-called two deep pits, which are actually two footprints of Tyrannosaurus rex. Hammond ignored the situation of the mountain packs and drove quickly towards the refuge in M City. He has lived in M City for many years and knows all about the iconic buildings in M City. What's more, the refuge has frequently appeared in the news in recent years. Know the location of the refuge for a long time. The dinosaurs rioted. According to the situation of weird invasions in the past, most residents of M City should have escaped into the refuge specially built by the Heroes Association. Oh, King, as a hero, if the citizens of the refuge are attacked, will you come here? Hee hee, my old man is waiting in the refuge, to take your life. Angel dash. Angel dash. Angel dash. At the junction of J City and M City, the prisoner rushed forward in an athlete's running posture. The running under his feet stirred up dust on the ground, causing a long smoke screen to float on the ground, like a plane passing through the clouds. Mark of. Hey, it's M City. After running for half an hour, he saw that the signs on the street were all written in City M, and he immediately understood that he had arrived in City M. The streets had already been empty, cars were staggered, houses were cluttered, and the ground was full of paper. Crumbs, parcels and other items. Where is that ghost-level weirdo? It should still be swaying in L City. After all, how can its speed be compared to me who is chasing beautiful men? He took a breath, took out the phone and prepared to find the latest trace information of the ghost-level monsters that appeared in L City. Roar. At this moment, a low beast roar suddenly came out not far from the street. Boom. Boom. Some scattered crashes and crashes sounded one after another. The first squad attracted the hatred and attention of the weirdos, the second squad fired on the eccentrics, and the third squad served as a backup force, ready to take over the wounded members of the first and second squad to kill the eccentrics at any time. The first team understands. The second team received it. The third team understands. On the other side of the street, more than 30 loud voices answered all together, with an aura and sadness that looked like death at home. Brothers, we are poor people. Our closest relatives died tragically at the hands of weirdos. We are also abandoned people. We are left behind by our relatives and friends, living alone in the world, suffering the tragedies of the past alone. Weirdos have destroyed our homes, let our wives disperse, and our families are destroyed. These pains are deeply carved into our bones, making us pain all night, unforgettable forever. When weird people came, we also dreamed that heroes would fall from the sky to save us. However, the heroes we worshipped and admired in the past did not come. We watched our loved ones die in the hands of weird people, except for hoarse shouts and grief. In addition to our feelings, we appear to be so incompetent and weak. Heroes are no longer a force that we can rely on and trust. From today on, we must fight for ourselves. With our own power, we will eliminate the vicious weird people and bring the world to peace again. Kill the weirdo. We will be our own heroes. The sadness in our hearts is our most powerful force. Without the association of heroes, we can kill monsters ourselves. Captain Axel, we listen to you, we have to fight for ourselves. In front of the weird, there stood a group of men in black and white combat uniforms. They had savage expressions and waved and shouted fiercely, as if they were about to sweep away the depression in their hearts. Remember our team name Hunter Self-Defense Force, we are, hunters who hunt weird people. In front of the men, standing a heroic man wearing a black long-sleeved t-shirt, a coat and a white vest, white gloves, and white knee-pad combat pants, is the founder and captain of the Self-Defense Force Axel. Axel's face was heavy, and he used passionate speeches to arouse everyone's hatred of weird people and the courage to face weird people. Hunter! 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 The men roared hugely, as if focusing their energy on the soundtrack, their voices were loud and thunderous. Roar! The roar of the members of the Hunter Self-Defense Force caught the attention of the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs crashed and destroyed the obstacles that blocked the road. The members of the Hunter Self-Defense Forces were immediately exposed to the sight of the dinosaurs. Hunters, hunting time is up. Axel, the captain of the Self-Defense Forces, stared at the strange man, raised his right hand, paused for a few seconds, and slammed down, action. Kill. The hunters of the Self-Defense Force held their weapons to culminate at the dinosaurs. The hunters of the first squad held steel in chains of various lengths, which were 10 meters long, 20 meters long, and 40 to 50 meters long. Depends on individual strength and group tactics. They constantly waved the iron chain with the ball, and threw it towards the neck, calf, forelimb and tail of the dinosaur according to Axel's command. The strips around it turned a few times, tightly tied. Kill. The hunters saw the iron chain tied to the target part of the dinosaur, and each pulled the chain. Even if the dinosaur was as strong as the tiger-level monster, he was caught off guard and was dragged by the hunters. The scattered second squad had already launched a fire attack. The submachine guns, sniper rifles and other firepower weapons in the hands of the hunters all shot at the weak spots of the dinosaurs, such as the eyes and abdomen. Roar. What? The roar of the dinosaurs and the screams of the hunters were quickly intertwined, reverberating continuously in the empty streets, playing into a poignant heroic movement. Roar. 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 After suffering from the pain, the dinosaur man roared, swung his tail, twisted his neck, kicked his calf, trying to get rid of those annoying chains. However, the hunters clenched the chains tightly, www.mtlnovel.com, to prevent the dinosaurs from escaping. Roar. After going back and forth, the dinosaur man suddenly fell into a frenzy. No matter the chains, his head lowered and slammed into the hunter's concentration. Two sharp horns smashed the building behind the hunter unstoppably. Shung overturned the building. What? After the house collapsed, several hunters who didn't avoid it in time were suppressed. Boom. The battle continues. Add 3 people to the first team, and attack the target the neck of the dinosaur. The first team spread out according to the drill positions to reduce casualties. The second squad increased firepower to attack the injured position of the dinosaur, and strive to shoot the dinosaur in the fastest time. Axel took command, calmly lay out the weaknesses of the dinosaurs, and expanded the injuries of the dinosaurs little by little to strive for an early victory. Damn reptile, you actually bear the heart to hurt young and strong boys. Unforgivable, you, go to death. Boom. Just as the self-defense forces and the dinosaurs were fighting fiercely, an anger exploded like a muffled thunder, and immediately a strong figure fell from the sky, punching the head of the dinosaur who was struggling to get out of trouble. Boom. Roar. A muffled noise and a horrible howl sounded one after another. The dinosaur man's head was forcibly concave into a bowl, the skull was broken, and one eyeball the size of a ping-pong ball fell out. The entire face of the dinosaur was unrecognizable and horrible. After the dinosaur man made a miserable cry, his huge body shook a few times, and then fell down with a bang. The iron chain on his body clanked and banged, it hummed and screamed, and his body twitched from time to time. After half a minute, the dinosaur man finally fell silent, which meant that it was completely dead. Chapter 66. Frustrated prisoner. Young boys, make an appointment. After the prisoner punched the dinosaur to death, he stood facing Axel and others sideways, turned his head in the direction of Axel and others, smiled, bent his right leg, raised his heel, bent his right arm to make a fist, and fist. With your heart facing upwards, hold your right wrist with your left hand, and forcefully contract your chest, deltoid, biceps and forearm muscles to make a standard side-spanning chest and bodybuilding muscle display movement, showing his strong and large biceps. Incisively and vividly. Quote. Axel and the others stared blankly at the dinosaur man who had fallen to the ground, and then looked at the prisoners who were, glaring, at them strangely. They were all silent, and the chains in the hands of the first team clinked and fell. On the ground, a strong sense of frustration flooded their hearts and drowned their minds. This was a frustrating result. They worked so hard for a long time, and the dinosaurs were still alive and well. However, the dinosaurs who were so powerful for them were easily solved with a punch by the prisoners, and the strength gap was deeply pierced. It hurt their hearts. Hey, did you agree to my appointment invitation by default? The prisoner changed his triceps lateral extension, straightened his right arm, clasped his right and left hands behind his body, and contracted his right triceps and right shoulder deltoid muscles to show his most masculine side. Come out. Sexy prisoner. Axel stared at the prisoner who frequently showed muscles, and chuckled, you deserve to be an S-rank hero, and a dignified tiger-level monster is no match for your punch. This is the result of working hard to build muscle, and it is also the strength that a masculine hero should have. The prisoner saw Axel take the initiative to talk to him, his face was happy, and he changed his arms from both sides of the body to bend the elbows and forcefully stretch the double biceps movement, trying to make himself look full masculine charm. Hero. Huh. Axel laughed mockingly. It is rumored that every time you execute justice, you always escape from prison, smashing a big hole in the prison wall almost every time. After you return, the government always has to allocate funds. Repair the damaged location of the prison. I heard that in 2 years, the government has allocated 300 million yuan to repair the hole in the wall that you smashed into. Oh, your appearance fee, as a hero is really high. Hunters, go away. After he finished speaking, he didn't look at the confused prisoner again, and left with the hunter self-defense force. Ding ding. The hunters weakly dragged the chain behind Axel, dragging their bodies slowly and forcefully like a walking dead. 5 minutes later, Axel stopped, glanced at the frustrated hunter member, with an angry face, and shouted, what are you doing with your head down? Frustrated. Frustrated. Huh, ridiculous, what right do we have to be frustrated? What is it? Qualifications frustrated. Why are we standing here? It is precisely because of our incompetence and weakness that we watched our loved ones die in the hands of weirdos, but we were powerless. We are a group of losers. The death of relatives and friends is because we are weak. So we got together, gathered everyone's strength, and worked together to deal with weird people. Captain, even if we gather the power of so many people, it still can't match the punch of a hero. We are really incompetent. I work very hard and want to kill weirdos, but why am I so weak? Why? Woo. We are just a group of ants, no matter how much they gather, what's the use? The hunters of the self-defense forces were downcast. Most of them seemed to have lost their souls, standing in despair on the street, rickety, listless, and lost. This is the reason for your frustration. A ridiculous excuse. Axel yelled angrily, yes, we are weak, and even if we are separated, no member may be as powerful as a C-rank hero, but ants can bite more. Death Elephant, I believe that as long as we cooperate sincerely and work together, no matter how weak we are, we can kill powerful weirdos, for our loved ones who died, for our lost happiness, and for us never to return. Anning's revenge. We want to avenge the weirdo. Avenge. Under Axel's hysterical anger, the hunters' godless eyes regained their brilliance, their fists were clenched, and the scene of the weirdo killing their loved ones continued to echo in their minds. Yes, we can't just admit defeat. We are not dead yet. We must continue to fight and kill the weirdos. We want revenge. We want to blame people for going to ***** to confess to our loved ones. I want to personally send those ugly guys to Wangquan to be my daughter as a cow and horse. The hunters roared, their fighting spirit returned to them again, even stronger than before, their eyes seemed to burst into sparks, and their chests were like a volcano hidden in their chests, which might erupt at any time. Hunters, the battle is not over yet. No, it should be said that our battle has just begun. Axel looked at the high-spirited hunter members. He smiled and said loudly, the dinosaur people still have remnants. Hunters, the hunting time is not over. We go. Roar. The hunter members roared and shouted in unison. Go. Kill. 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 Axel nodded with satisfaction. This is the self-defense force he really wants to see. It is high-spirited and not afraid of death. However, even if the members of the self-defense force are aggressive, they still cannot avoid one of the biggest problems: strength. They are originally the stronger ordinary people, because their family members died at the hands of the weird, gathered together in grief and indignation to form the self-defense force to avenge the weird. www.mtlnovel.com. Therefore, their single strength is too weak after all. If we can improve everyone's strength, we can definitely hunt weird people with higher disaster levels. Well, how can we improve everyone's strength? Axel was in deep thought. Maybe he should talk to Mr. King. After all, he is the strongest man on the surface. He must have a way to make everyone stronger quickly. Well, it's so decided. Mr. King, it's been a long time. Do you remember the thugs who kidnapped the teachers and students in the kindergarten more than a month ago? I said that we will meet again soon. I will visit you soon. Gone. Hey, did you agree to my date invitation? The ***** prisoner saw that no one responded to his words. He bowed his head and walked away. He suddenly shouted anxiously. Unfortunately, the hunters' minds had already drifted away, and no one paid him any attention. The date failed. His upright body suddenly became shorter, and his whole person instantly became decadent. My date invitation to the boys, it failed again. Please note for residents of City M. Please note for residents of City M, the ghost-level monsters in City L have officially invaded City M. Please go to the major refuges in City M to avoid the monsters. Our association will strive to eliminate the monsters in the shortest possible time. Please, everyone is patiently waiting for our news. Oops, meeting the boy I like made me abandon everything else, completely forgetting that the purpose of my escape is to eliminate ghost-level weirdos. It's terrible. The ***** prisoner rushed to run again, and charged towards the ghost-level weird position given by the association. Angel Dash. Chapter 67. Clever Allosaurus. Hammond stepped into M City and stared at his hometown. No, his hometown was in the Jurassic period. The buildings in front of him were nothing more than obscure ***** that encroached on his hometown's land. All these ***** should be destroyed and wiped out. Roar. He roared, his powerful body rammed into the head of M City without hesitation, knocked over countless high-rise buildings, flattened many houses, and destroyed dozens of streets. Rumbling. All the places he passed by were turned into ruins. The bustling streets of the past are now withered, riddled with holes, and everywhere. The nearest refuge should be the third refuge in M City. Hee. Respectable Mr. King, I made such a big noise, have you noticed me? M City is your hometown, you should care about it very much. After knowing my behavior, you should hate me deeply. You should come to chase me down. Well, my old man, waiting for you at the third refuge of M City. You, don't let my old man down. Otherwise, the lives of the tens of thousands of humans in the refuge will be lost. He smiled slightly, and his huge body turned to the direction of the third refuge of M City, rushing past him brutally, and any buildings in front of him became wreckage. His running speed is not fast or slow. Compared with the short distance of the third refuge, his speed is obviously extremely fast. In just 10 minutes, he has already arrived around the refuge. That semicircular building should be a refuge, right? Hammond stared at the semicircular building tens of meters away, which was the third refuge in M City. The refuge is 30 meters high and looks like an upside-down bowl. The semicircular steel ceiling on the 10-meter-high wall has dense small circles, which are the vents and ventilation openings of the refuge. It seems that the Heroes Association has spent a lot of money to build a refuge. Tisk, the defensive structure outside is probably a lot of money, let alone other high-tech system installations. It's a lavish building. It's a pity. It's almost in ruins. He commented on the refuge for 1 or 2, and then ran quickly to approach. Such a big refuge, there should be tens of thousands of humans in it. Hey, these humans are going to be my captives and bait. King, will your big fish take the bait? Well, King, hurry up and bite the bait. I can't wait to kill you. Listen to the weird guy in front. I am the 13th B-class hero super police Autobot, and a righteous people's policeman. Please stop the riot immediately, give up resistance, surrender immediately, and strive for leniency. In front of Hammond's land, there is a robot standing with a silver metallic luster. His wrists and ankles are made up of 2 wheels. There are 2 machine guns on the wheels. The palms extending from the wheels are holding a steel baton. The head is the head of a car, the lights are the eyes, the unique police emblem of the World Police is inlaid on the forehead, the red and blue police lights are on both sides of the chest, and a license plate Police M110 is hung on the crotch. He looked serious, a truncheon over 1 meter long pointed at Hammond, who was approaching, and issued a loud warning. Click. Hammond jumped across the inner city river, his sturdy feet happened to step on the Super Police Autobot, a small cracking sound was made, and the Super Police Autobot while standing suddenly fell apart and fell to the ground. Hey, it seems to be stepping on an incredible thing. Hammond raised his foot suspiciously and looked at the ground, and found a pile of broken parts, including car heads, license plates, wheels, etc. Well, it's a car. Listen to the weird guy in front. I am the 13th B-class hero super police Autobot, and a righteous people's policeman. Please stop the riot immediately, give up resistance, surrender immediately, and strive for leniency. The broken head of the car still kept ringing the programmed police lines. Oh, it's a robot. I'm really sorry. My old man is getting older and has a lot of old problems, such as heart disease, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, etc. Of course, it also includes dim eyes and back of ears. I didn't hear you just now. I accidentally stepped on you, sorry, my old man has something to do, so I can't send you to the repair shop. You can wait for death by yourself, goodbye. Hammond took a surprised look at the wreckage of the Super Police Autobot, teased him, and continued to rush towards the shelter. You weak humans, obediently become my bait. City A. Heroes Association Headquarters. The report minister, according to the latest information, Hammond is moving in the direction of the third refuge, and his target may be the citizens in the refuge. Maria reported to CIC with a pretty face. What? Siki's whole body shook. Does Hammond want to kill humans? No, if he wants to kill humans, he would have already committed a slaughter in L City, so why did he go all the way to M City? There must be other purposes. Investigate clearly as soon as possible. Yes. Maria retired. Collison, check the location of the prisoner, how far it is from Hammond, and contact him by the way, asking him to speed up and kill Hammond before the third refuge is destroyed. Now it is too late to evacuate the citizens of the refuge. I can only hope that the prisoner will speed up and reach the third refuge before Hammond. Clear. Collison pushed his glasses and nodded solemnly. Jingle bell. Just as the atmosphere in the war room was serious because Hammond was about to attack the citizens of the refuge, the silence was broken by a ringing of the telephone. Huh. Is it King? Sichi stared at the phone number marked King on the big screen. He smiled and hurriedly answered, Mr. King, your call came too timely. Don't gossip, there is a ghost-level monster Tyrannosaurus dinosaur. We are quickly approaching the third refuge in M City, and the lives of tens of thousands of people hiding in it are threatened. Mr. King, can you rush to the refuge and sniper the Tyrannosaurus Rex to protect the safety of the citizens? Huh. Let me snipe the Tyrannosaurus monster who invaded M City. As far away as King in the city of M just dialed the phone number of the association, he has not yet made a request for the imprisonment of Allosaurus. Who knows that Ziki directly gave him the task of sniping the weirdo. He suddenly looked dazed, and subconsciously refused. Don't go. No time, I am destroying the ghost-level weird trio, and you come and go with the Allosaurus in it, and the battle is vigorous, and there is no way to deal with other ghost-level weirdos. Allosaurus with a pleased expression. What a battle of, you come and I die. Ziki listened to King's words on the phone. Yu reading www.uakanshu.com frowned. Well, King, your side seems very quiet, it doesn't look like you are in a fierce battle. Hey, that. King's mouth twitched, his face full of embarrassment. Rumbling. At this moment, the sound of houses collapsing sounded one after another, resounding like thunder. Who, King, how dare you kill my brother's earthquake dragon and velociraptor, I'm fighting with you. Allosaurus had been listening to King's phone, vaguely hearing 6 words. Clever, he immediately smashed the house next to him with a paw, and at the same time pretended to roar, creating the illusion of a battle dripping. What? King, you have killed the 2 ghost-level monsters, the earthquake dragon and the velociraptor. Ziki took a breath of air conditioning. It was only a long time before King had already cleaned up 2 ghost-level dinosaurs, plus the Ankylosaurus ghost-level weirdo not long ago. King killed him in just a few hours. With 3 ghost-level weirdos, he is really a powerful man. Wow, Mr. King killed 2 ghost-level weirdos again, too powerful. There is Mr. King in M City, no weird person can't make waves. A ghost-level weirdo is just a stronger ant for King, right? The strongest man on the surface, terrifying. King's call was answered in public. Therefore, all the staff in the war room heard the conversation between Sichi and King. They stared in shock at King's record of killing 3 ghost-level weirdos. His face was full of surprise. King glanced silently at the Allosaurus with a flattering expression. What a nonsense. Chapter 68. Acting Allosaurus. The movement of Allosaurus to please King caused the war room to instantly quiet down. Everyone's eyes widened, and their faces were full of wonder, admiration, and awe. Cic even took a deep breath to calm his excitement. However, after he calmed down, he suddenly thought of a question. King is fighting Allosaurus, how can he call us at any time? Furthermore, how did King answer the phone with the phone in his hand, and how did he fight the Allosaurus? He was shocked, thinking of a possibility, and exclaimed, King, how did you make a free call? Did you call us while fighting the weird man with one hand? If this is the case, then King is really terrible. He only uses one hand to deal with dignified ghost-level weirdos. Just think about this scenario. His scalp is numb. King's strength is so terrible that he regards ghost-level weirds as ants. To the point. Although the previous record makes people guess that King killed all weirdos with one punch, it is a ghost-level weirdo. In the case where god-level weirds have never appeared, and dragon-level weirds are rare, ghost-level weirds are almost the pinnacle of weird groups. But it is a ghost-level monster who is so powerful that it scares humans. In front of the King, he is as weak as an ant, and the strength of the King is really frightening. The attention of the staff was attracted by Ziki's screams. They were shocked, their faces were shocked, and their ears hurriedly stood up to listen to King's answer intently. King scratched his head in embarrassment. How can he get rid of this panic? As soon as Allosaurus saw that he had another opportunity to make a contribution, he immediately took the initiative to solve King's problems, hissing loudly, King, you it. One punch killed my earthquake dragon brother. Another punch killed my velociraptor brother. Now again fighting with me with one hand. You are insulting me. It. You are clearly 100 times stronger than me. Why are you playing with me? How about your strong temperament? If it's a man, it's like killing me. A brother punched me to death. What? You want to subdue me? Haha, although the strength of my Allosaurus is not as good as a piece of your hair, I think I am also a strong one, and there is no possibility of succumbing to you, King, kill me. At least let me retain a trace of dignity. King watched the performance of Allosaurus with his mobile phone in a daze. These years, even the dinosaurs are acting. Hiss. There was a sound of inhaling air conditioning in the combat room. Everyone was shocked. The strength of the king made the ghost-level monsters desperate to the point of voluntarily giving up resistance and life. This kind of scene is too exciting for people's souls. Although there are several S-rank heroes who can kill the ghost level in seconds, but the only one who can make the ghost level weird despair by virtue of strength and momentum is King, and this one. The strongest man on the surface, King. Worthy of the name. Sichi took a deep breath and forced down those complex emotions such as shock and awe. He calmly said, King, please quickly solve Allosaurus and go to the third refuge in M City, although the prisoners have already arrived at the refuge. But, I'm afraid that prisoners will not be able to stop the Tyrannosaurus dinosaurs' footsteps. Therefore, on behalf of the citizens of the third refuge, I beg you to go to the refuge to stop the weirdos and save their innocent lives. Well, you said that the prisoner has arrived in M City and is sniping the Tyrannosaurus dinosaurs. King's eyes lit up. Well, I see. Once the battle on my side is over, I will rush away. If there is security, he doesn't mind running around to volley the weirdo and cheer on the prisoners on the sidelines. Allosaurus, lie down. He figured it out in a while. There are prisoners, and his few ghost-level freak cards are enough to clean up a ghost-level freak. Roar. Obey orders. Allosaurus hurriedly fell down 7 or 8 meters high and breathed a sigh of relief. As long as it is valuable to King, my life should be worry-free. King touched the back of the Allosaurus, a bit cold, his palms pushed against the back of the Allosaurus, and he turned over and sat directly behind the Allosaurus. Go to the third refuge. Yes. Allosaurus replied in a low voice, narrowing his billiard-sized eyes, is it a Tyrannosaurus Rex? That should be the doctor, maybe, I don't need to be humiliating and flattering King. Dong dong. With strange thoughts in its mind, its heart suddenly became hot, and its feet moved sharply, using 12 cents of strength to drive towards the third refuge in M City. Fascinating freedom, I am here. Rumbling. The sound of Hammond running was as loud as thunder, echoing through the streets. The Association of Heroes hasn't even announced that I will attack the third refuge. Hey, it seems that I need my old man to trample on the refuge and kill tens of thousands of people before the association will pay attention to me. Well, I hope the association will be here. When the hero is dispatched, the king who is guarding the city of M can be transferred to kill me, that would be perfect. Of course, if the king does not come, then I will continue to destroy until the king comes. He grinned and pulled out a ferocious smile. Angel sprint, arrived, the boys were not harmed, great. Just as Hammond was about to attack the refuge, a strong figure sprang up in front of him and stopped between him and the refuge. Hey, ugly, don't want to destroy the refuge and hurt the boys inside, I never allow it. The prisoner breathed a little, staring at Hammond, his muscles bulged quietly, and he was already preparing to fight. Are you a hero? The old man has heard of you. Well, a group of people who are responsible for protecting the people and eliminating weird people. Hammond stopped, his headlight-sized eyes staring at the prisoner who was blocking the road. After thinking a little bit in his head, he smiled and said, you stopped me, do you think I am a weirdo? No, I think you treat the weirdo. There is a big mistake in the definition of, and there is a great misunderstanding of the weirdos. Have you ever thought that we are all intelligent beings, and we can live in peace, just like in the Universe Alliance planetary movie, aliens of different races people unite to form a Universe Alliance, work together to build a better universe, and eliminate all other evils that destroy our homes. Besides, we dinosaurs are not born to be dinosaurs. We are willing to mutate into dinosaurs because we love dinosaurs. People, www.mtlnovel.com. In essence, we are still human beings. To be precise, we are just human beings with special hobbies. In fact, the difference between us and you is like blacks and whites, only in appearance and preferences. There are some differences. In fact, we are also human beings. We can coexist peacefully and build a better world together. Hammond babbled like an old man. That Chase describes a beautiful world where humans and weirdos live in peace. Coexist in peace. The prisoner held his chin, nodded thoughtfully, and it made sense. With more frequent weird invasions, the peaceful coexistence of humans and weirdos might not be an effective way to solve weird problems. In fact, due to the more frequent weird invasions, the shortage of heroes has become more and more prominent. In order to solve the problem of the scarcity of heroes, the Heroes Association actively promotes the meaning and glory of heroes and attracts more elites to join. On the other hand, they have long been imprisoned. The weird man in the prison started an experiment with the goal of controlling the weird man. If the experiment is successful, perhaps in the future humans and the weird man can really achieve limited, peaceful coexistence. As for Hammond's proposal, it doesn't work at all now, because humans believe in, those who are not from our race will have different hearts. There is only one way to break the creed of mankind: conquer. Only when weirdos conquer mankind will humans be willing to get along with weirdos on an equal footing, just like the Kingdom of Heaven and the 8 countries in Europe and America in modern times. So, Hammond looked at the agitated prisoner, his eyes squinted, his sturdy feet suddenly lifted, and he stepped the unsuspecting prisoner into the dirt. A trace of mockery flashed in his eyes. Only stupid seriously consider the enemy's proposal during the battle. Gay. Chapter 69. Sexy prisoner lose. Squeak. However, when Hammond thought that the prisoner was dead, he made a toothless noise under the soles of his feet, and his thick feet were gradually lifted. Huh. Didn't you die? His huge head hung slightly, staring at his soles, and a tingling sensation came from the soles of his feet, and he could clearly detect that he had 2 palms supporting the soles of his feet. Hey, I will only die on the bed of the boy I like, but not under the crotch of your bad old man. The prisoner gave a strong support. After opening a little space, he immediately kicked his feet, jumped back, and escaped from Hammond's smelly feet. Very good, full of the breath of the strong. After the prisoner settled down and stabilized his body, he twisted his neck and arms, making a clicking sound of joint rubbing. He pointed to Hammond. Damn old man, he should be recuperated in the nursing home when he is old. Maybe he can wake up the second spring. Become an old handsome guy again, instead of running around with a dinosaur holster to cause us trouble. Hey, there is some truth in what you said. My old man should go to a nursing home to recuperate, but... The huge head under Hammond approached the prisoner. The breath exhaled from his nose almost sprayed onto the prisoner's body. His mouth was more than 10 centimeters long. With sharp fangs, which nursing home can take in me now? Of course there is, that is. The prisoner stared at Hammond's head. The muscles of his right arm suddenly bulged, and he slammed his fist at Hammond, who was right in front of him, and shouted, "Weirdo prison nursing home." Boom. There was a muffled noise, and a fist as big as a prisoner's casserole hit Hammond's face firmly. Hammond's headlights stared at the prisoner, who kept his punching posture with his fist still on his face. You want to beat my old man? Yo, will the hero bully the old man too? I can tell you. I have heart disease, high blood pressure, high blood fat and many other advanced diseases. If you scare me, I might lie down and ruin you. Wow. The prisoner looked at Hammond, who hadn't reacted to his own punch. His heart tightened. This guy has such a strong defensive power. I can kill a tiger-level freak, but it has no effect on him. Phew, it seems that I have really met the strong. Hey, is this your attitude towards the elderly? As a hero, you should take the initiative to help the elderly who go out alone to cross the road. Hammond's old naughty boy has a mental attack, and he can't help but molested the prisoner. Help the old man cross the road. The prisoner's fist rained down on Hammond's face. I'm very happy to help your bad old man cross Wonkwon Road. Oh. Hammond raised his head again. Out of the range of the prisoner's attack, he took a few breaths. What a rude little guy, it hurts my old man. There is more pain. The prisoner did not delay a second when Hammond raised his head, kicked hard under his feet, and threw himself into the air, his body slightly sideways, his arms raised, and his fists had been charged to the top. Boom. However, a sturdy tail swiftly flicked over, with screams of wind and breaking wind, like a plane flying at a low altitude, in the middle of a prisoner in the transformation. Pooh. In an instant, the prisoner snorted and bowed his body into a cooked shrimp shape. He flew out and crashed into the tall building next to the refuge. Boom. 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 He shot away like a cannonball, smashing through 3 buildings one after another, before his body was able to stop. This is a courtesy exchange. You punch me a few times, I will sweep you a whip, fair. Hammond's ridicule followed. My old man is much more polite than you young people. The prisoner was standing on the ground with one hand and looked solemn and damned. The force of the whip that was suddenly endured was unexpectedly large, and it made my body as strong as steel tremble and painful, but I can't admit defeat, and I can't let him ruin it. Drop the boys in the refuge. Huh, there's no way. The prisoner slowly stood up and assumed a rugby player ready to catch the ball. Transform. He squeezed his hands into fists and put them under his armpits, and a special effect 5-pointed star lit up on his chest. Then, a dazzling yellow light broke out from the stars and enveloped him. Enlightenment. Transform. With a forward stretch of biceps, he burst the prisoner's suit and shouted, "Sexy prisoner." Angel. Form. He is naked, his muscles are more prominent, and he is obviously stronger than before. Let me use the strongest state. Old man, make a death consciousness. He was short, and immediately kicked his feet, throwing himself into the air, spreading his hands in a hug shape, and a pair of special effect angel wings appeared behind him, and the white feathers fell in the sky like special effects. He shouted, "Angel fuck." Boom. 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 He swooped in front of Hammond in an instant, and his violent fist hit Hammond like a violent storm. After one punch, he hit another dozen punches in succession. When it reached the meat, it continued to make a dozen muffled noises. Oh, you are really a tenacious little guy, an annoying little thing, and even a rude pervert. It hurts my old man. Hammond's body stepped back slightly, smashing the street, leaving many footprints in the pit. He looked down at the prisoner who was still punching quickly. Its 2 short forelimbs were folded into fists, like a urchin. Like a chuckle, hey, continuous. Bawangquan. It learned how to punch the prisoner, and punch the prisoner hanging on its chest. Boom. 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 So a scene of the drama appeared. The prisoner was just about to punch, and was suddenly beaten by Hammond's iron fist. His chest felt tight, and his long breathing stopped instantly. He didn't lift it up, his face blushed, and worse. Yes, Hammond's powerful fist fell on him like raindrops, and the sandbag hanging from his entire portrait was let Hammond beat him, and there was no hope of resistance. Boom. In the end, Hammond narrowed his eyes, smiled slyly, and directed his fist towards the City Weird Refuge, and then hit the prisoner with a full blow with a fist the size of a grinding plate. Pooh. The prisoner bowed and spit out blood. The body was like a cannonball, shot towards the refuge and hit the wall of the refuge in a moment. Boom. This violent impact directly broke through the hard walls of the refuge, exposing a gate-like hole on the wall of the enclosed refuge, so that the citizens in the refuge could clearly see the head of Hammond's ferocious Tyrannosaurus. Chapter 70. Notify King to save you. The third refuge in City. Tens of thousands of people crowded inside, or sat on the ground, or walked away in a state of anxiety, or sat in a daze. The sentient beings were in various forms, and more of them were noisy sounds, which made the refuge look very noisy. Amidst the noise, there is an elegant classical music that soothes people's nervous state of mind. The administrator girl who was stationed here by the Heroes Association shouted loudly with a loudspeaker, "Citizens, please rest assured that this refuge was built by the Heroes Association with a huge amount of money. The craftsmanship is full of ultra-modern technology and protection. The super fortress of mankind." Her clear voice attracted the citizens who had sought refuge here. She continued to proudly introduce the technological content of the refuge. The outer layer of the refuge can withstand ultra-high temperatures through special treatment. Even if the molten slurry is spilled, the refuge cannot be destroyed. More importantly, the special outer layer can absorb any type of attack. Neither tanks nor missiles can destroy this specialized copper wall and iron wall. After her introduction to the refuge, the people's worrying mentality finally relaxes. Such a powerful fortress, even ghost-level monsters, shouldn't be able to break it, right? In the various structures of the shelter, a biological monitoring system is installed at the entrance, so that only humans can pass safely. The weird person will be identified even if it is dressed up as a human. The liquid gas sprayed on the ceiling is a spray that is beneficial to human health. The classical music concerts will relax your body and mind and relieve your psychological pressure. When the shelter was constructed, the association took into account all aspects of the situation and installed various systems and structures. There were no loopholes from the outside to the inside. This is truly perfect. This third shelter is perfect. The fortress, before the weirdos are wiped out by the heroes, please stay here with peace of mind. It is absolutely safe. The administrator girl humbly promotes the safety and security of the shelter, soothes the worried citizens, and dispels people's worries and doubts. After some speeches, people were completely relieved, their tight faces burst into smiles, and they started talking and laughing with relatives and friends, and no longer worried too much about the weird disaster outside. Isn't there a hero? We just need to wait until the heroes eliminate the weirdos. Their thoughts were unexpectedly unanimous. Boom. However, just as they were expecting that the weirdo would soon be wiped out by the powerful heroes, the 10-meter-high wall of the refuge called the Copper Wall and Iron Wall burst through a big hole, and a severely wounded figure fell to the ground. Kai. The body of the prisoner rubbed more than 10 meters on the floor of the refuge before he could stop. His naked body was covered with bludgeoning black and purple scars, shocking, and even more tragic, under the heavy punches, his whole body the swelling and pain, like a fat pig, has no human appearance. I am afraid that even his mother will not recognize it. The citizens in the refuge looked stupidly at the big hole opened in the bronze wall and iron wall. Their eyes shifted from the prisoner to the administrator girl, the administrator sister. Is this what you mean by the copper wall and iron wall? Can it absorb any type of attack? Is it perfect? Can you explain what the is that big hole? Are you teasing us? The administrator girl looked at the big hole in the wall of the refuge in astonishment, with her mouth wide open, and said, We considered all kinds of attacks. There are energy attacks, missile attacks, and sword attacks, but only I have never considered a meat bomb attack. She is obviously subconsciously defending the association. Normally, an iron wall that can resist missile attacks cannot resist physical attacks such as fists. It's just that this is an unreasonable world. Some people's physical attacks are abnormally shocking, and it is natural to break through the small walls of the refuge. In fact, there has never been any data showing that the refuge can withstand the attacks of ghost-level weirdos. Everything is just the propaganda of the association. Roar. Just as the citizens were in a collective silence, a huge roar from outside the cave awakened them. Weirdo is coming, everyone, run away. Mom, help me. Don't push me, there is no way ahead. The citizens screamed like ants on a hot pot and fled in terror. However, they suddenly discovered that there were no other intersections in the refuge and all exits were sealed. Administrator, quickly open the exit, I don't want to die. Quickly, open the exit, the weirdo is about to rush in, run away. The administrator girl looked at the angry citizens, stepped back in fright, crying and said, I can't open it either. As long as the defense system of this refuge is activated, all exits will be automatically closed and sealed. So it's impossible to get out from the exit, unless it's the headquarters disarming the defense system, no. Otherwise we can't get out at all. What the is that? Tell the Heroes Association headquarters to disarm the defense system. Yes, yes, I will call right away. The administrator girl panicked and called the headquarters. Boom. However, just at this moment, the big hole suddenly slammed into a prehistoric beast with a height of more than 10 meters, Tyrannosaurus rex. Hammond glanced at the fearful citizens and smiled slightly. Hello, my former compatriots, are you happy? Happy you or paralyzed? The citizens had the same thoughts at the same time. They looked at Hammond like a hill in fear, and unconsciously retreated to the wall farthest from Hammond. Don't be afraid, I have no interest in killing you. Hammond sat down and shook the refuge. He twisted his neck, smiled, and said like an acquaintance, oh, when the person is old, the activity is a little bit more intense, the whole body is exhausted, all the old problems and so on are committed. Yes, you will tell me king, let him come as soon as possible, just say that I will wait for him for 3 hours, 1 minute late, this will be hell. He made some horrible remarks lightly, and the citizens shivered with fright. Click. At this time, the prisoner who had fallen down staggered to his feet. www.mtlnovel.com. The whole body was soft and swaying like noodles. How could it fall so easily? He glanced at the horrified boys and felt a pain in his heart. He gritted his teeth and wiped the blood on his face indiscriminately. The boys were saving right in front of me. How could I fall down? He tried to straighten up his swollen body, panting hard, staring at Hammond. I will never allow you to hurt the cute boys. Hey, can you still stand up? Tenacious little guy, but. Hammond looked down at the wobbly prisoner. He grinned. My old man doesn't have so much time to entangle with your rude and dead pervert, you just lie down quietly. As soon as the voice fell, his sturdy tail swept over and swept the weakened prisoner against the wall, and a heavy bang sounded, and the prisoner's body sank the iron wall into the wall and set it on the wall. Superior. Too weak. He wriggled his whole body a few times, gradually calmed down, and passed out into a coma. Boys, I'm sorry, I couldn't protect you. Look, my old man has added a nice decoration to your refuge. You have to thank me very much. Then in return, you can tell King to save you quickly, otherwise my old man can't help but take you all. Kill it for dinner. Quickly, who can inform Mr. King? Mr. King, come and save us. Only Mr. King can save us. The panicked citizens seemed to have grasped the last straw, and tried every means to notify King to destroy the weird people and save them from hell. Subscribe to Chinese Novel Audiobook YouTube channel Chapter 71. Live broadcast to the whole world. City A. The War Room at the Heroes Association headquarters. What? The third refuge has been breached by the Tyrannosaurus dinosaurs. Siki listened in shock to the report from the sanctuary administrator girl. Wait a minute, didn't the prisoner catch up with the dinosaur man in time? The 16th of the S-class hero, sexy prisoner. We didn't see him. Oh, there is a hero who was seriously injured, but he has been beaten by the dinosaurs so badly that he can't recognize who it is. The only one the definite feature is that he is completely naked. The administrator girl answered very quickly. All river crab naked. Sick was silent for a moment. He knew the fighting methods of the major S-class heroes and immediately thought of the angel form of prisoners. The hero who was beaten by Hammond was a prisoner. He was a little shocked, and a little bit unbelievable. Sexy prisoners or S-rank heroes. Even the last S-rank heroes have the ability to eliminate ghost-level monsters alone. Sexy prisoners will be beaten by Hammond without fighting back. Force. This matter needs to be verified. Oh, yes, the badly injured hero said inexplicable things like, never allow boys to be hurt, before he fell completely. Ziki silently said, it seems that there is no need to verify that the badly injured naked hero is definitely a prisoner, and only he can shout such strange slogans among the heroes. How is the situation in the refuge now? Are the Tyrannosaurus Rex dinosaurs opening the kill? Don't worry, I immediately asked Jace to shut down the defense system and open the various exits. His face is dignified, the refuge has been breached, and there must have been blood flowing there, and it has become a on Earth, old fellow Hammond, it. Ah, that. The administrator girl said hesitantly. The shelter is fine for the time being, and the citizens are not in danger for the time being, but what? Ziki said anxiously. What is the situation in the refuge right now? You can tell me carefully. The Tyrannosaurus Rex dinosaur man was guarding the only exit and told us to inform King to come within 3 hours, otherwise, then all the citizens of the refuge will be killed. King. 6 pupils shrank. It turned out that Hammond's goal was King. Before, their association wondered why Hammond went to the L city and went straight to the M city. Now all the truth has come to light. Hammond from the beginning to the end. The ultimate goal is King, including the wanton destruction of M City and the attack on the third refuge, everything is to lead King out. The other staff in the combat room were all shocked, full of surprise. The Dinoman's target was actually the strongest man on the surface, King. Who gave it the courage to challenge King? Is this dinosaur impatient? Collison looked serious and pushed his glasses. Minister, Hammond is so eager to kill King, his purpose is nothing more than two. One is to avenge the dead Ankylosaurus and other dinosaurs, and the other is to wipe out the dinosaurs. As an obstacle to the rise of man, King is recognized as the strongest man and is a thorn in the eyes of all weirdos. King has become a banner for resisting weirdos. As long as this banner does not fall, all weirdos will be in panic all day long. Therefore, Hammond is probably trying to knock down the heroic banner of King and move away the heavy mountain on the head of the weirdo. Ziki suddenly asked, if King and Hammond fight, who do you think will win? Collison smiled faintly. The two are not comparable. Ziki chuckled, as long as Hammond doesn't harm the citizens, then let him go to death. Maria and others also laughed. Dare to challenge King specifically, that weird person is definitely old and confused. All the staff in the war room are full of confidence in the King's strength, which is the absolute trust in the King's strength accumulated from the King's sturdy records and a tragic death. King is equal to invincible. This is the consensus they have formed over the past 3 years. Report to the minister, the big thing is not good. While everyone was laughing easily, a staff member answered a phone call. His face changed drastically, and he hurriedly reported to Ziki, there is a reporter from M City TV in the third refuge. At this moment, M City TV is broadcasting live M to the world. The situation in the city's third refuge has caused an uproar among people all over the world. What? Ziki's face changed, and he hurriedly ordered, quickly switch the big screen to the M City Weird channel. Yes. Maria knew that the matter was serious, and quickly operated the computer to switch the big screen in the war room to the Weird channel of M City TV station. Dear audience friends, you can see that my place is the third refuge in M City, which was built by the Heroes Association with a huge amount of money. As you can see, the shelter did not stop the impact of the ghost-level monster Tyrannosaurus Dinosaur Man. The Dinosaur Man asked Mr. King to be there within 3 hours, otherwise he would kill all of us. Come to www.mtlnovel.com, let's interview the citizens at the scene. A reporter from the Weird channel of M City TV station, Dale talked to the camera. It was a coincidence that they were mixed into the shelter and planned to interview the residents of the shelter about the dinosaur invasion. They did not expect to encounter it. Upper Hammond attacks the shelter. At the beginning, their reporter team was also terrified. However, when Hammond made it clear that they were not interested in them and did not attack the citizens, they gradually relaxed and even came up with a bold idea to broadcast the weird invasion of the scene. Condition. On the one hand, such a stimulating scene will definitely increase the ratings of the program, and maybe after this battle, they immediately became popular, their wages doubled, their benefits increased, their bonuses were softened, and they reached the pinnacle of life. On the other hand, they just happened. You can ask the world for help through live broadcast, and notify Mr. King or other S-level heroes to come and rescue them, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. They discussed it a little bit, immediately set up the equipment, and embarked on an intense and exciting tour of the live broadcast of the weird invasion. Mr. King, can you watch our live broadcast? Please come and save us. No matter which hero it is, please hurry up and save us. Mr. King, come on. We are all waiting for you. Ziki and the others looked at the crying citizens on the big screen, their chests were blocked, and they were uncomfortable. This was to expose the incompetence of the Heroes Association to people all over the world, and the Heroes Association's face was lost. Jingle bell. Jingle bell. Jingle bell. Siki's cell phone has not been stopped since the report appeared. The senior officials of the association have constantly called and asked him to suppress the matter in the shortest possible time and minimize the adverse impact on the association. Chapter 72. The freak disaster level is raised to Dragon. Half a quarter of an hour later, Sik took a deep breath and calmly ordered, Jace, immediately contact M-City TV and ask them to withdraw the program to avoid panic in the world. The influence of the live broadcast of the TV station is too great, and it easily caused a serious bad influence on the Heroes Association. It is necessary to withdraw the TV station's programs in time to avoid the expansion of the bad influence. Yes, Minister. Jace solemnly contacted the M-City TV station. Maria immediately raised the disaster level of the Tyrannosaurus Rex dinosaur to Dragon. Remember, this time weird level broadcast is going to the whole world, not limited to the place where the disaster occurred. Hammond successively destroyed a small part of the city of L&M, plus defeated the S-class heroic prisoner, has been qualified to be promoted to the level of Dragon Disaster. Moreover, he must not let people all over the world think of a small ghost-level weirdos make the association so embarrassed. If it is a dragon-level weirdo, then it is reasonable to be able to break through the refuge, and it can slightly reverse the public's bad impression of the association. Dragon. Maria was shocked, then reacted and said loudly, Yes, Minister. She turned around to debug the weird sirens in major cities, preparing to broadcast the latest weird disaster levels. Coelson, contact King and Tornado, and ask them to rush to the scene as soon as possible to eliminate the weird people. Remember, try to ensure the safety of the citizens. In the final analysis, only by eliminating Hammond as soon as possible can the storm completely calm down. The only S-rank heroes in M-City are King, prisoners, and the upcoming tornado. Among them, the prisoners have lost their combat effectiveness, so they only have it as hoped in the two trump cards of the association King and Trembling Tornado. Understand, Minister. Collison pushed his glasses, nodded solemnly, and turned to contact Tornado. Who? After Ziki gave a series of orders, he slumped in his seat and rubbed his temples. Recently, weird disasters have occurred frequently, and the trust of the citizens in the association is getting lower and lower. If this continues, I am afraid that the citizens will abandon the Association of Heroes completely. After a while, Jace came back angrily, Minister, the person in charge of the M-City TV station refused to cancel the program, and said with confidence that their program complies with government regulations and we have no right to interfere with their program arrangements. Siki was silent for a while, and said in a bitter voice, They are right, we really don't have the right to interfere with their program arrangements, we are just a private organization, not the world government, we have no right. Even if the Heroes Association enjoys a great reputation, they cannot escape the fact that they are just civil organizations that enforce justice, not statutory agencies under the government. The operation depends on their own capabilities. If they operate well, the association can always exist and fail to operate. The association was soot scattered. The reality is so cruel. The Association of Heroes has resisted the weirdos for many years. The government has never injected a penny into them. The funds for operation are all sponsored by themselves, so as to raise funds from the people. The citizens complain that they have become the bodyguards of the rich. Who has thought about their difficulties? They have no choice. If the association wants to continue to operate, it can only rely on the sponsorship of the rich. After all, the public funds are too small. Jace also showed a sad look on his face. The sadness is similar to that of a martyr who has been loyal to his country but has been scolded by thousands of people. Minister, what shall we do next? CIC said meaningfully. Let him go. Live broadcasts all over the world can ruin our Heroes Association, and it can also make us more famous. Jace was stunned for a moment, thought carefully for a while, and his heart moved. Minister, you mean King and Tornado? Ziki nodded slightly. I hope the two of them can win the battle more beautifully. Q City. People are very concerned about the strange invasion of the third refuge in M-City. Isn't M-City a city guarded by King? How come weird people raged twice? The last weird prison riot, this time the dinosaurs invaded, isn't King known as the strongest man? King has tried his best. Didn't you listen to the announcement just now? King ran around and killed 3 ghost-level dinosaurs in a row. There are really too many ghost-level weirdos this time. It's normal. Fortunately, our city Q is protected by the police dogman. No matter how powerful weird people are, they can't run rampant in city Q. Is that dinosaur man made by a fool? He took the initiative to provoke King. Who knows? Maybe I'm tired of life, and want to die a little more great, so I went to Mr. King. Z City. As a city where weird things happen most frequently, the citizens here are numb to weird invasions, and they complain more about the incompetence of the Heroes Association. The Heroes Association is getting more and more incompetent. The weirdos in the past have not been so arrogant. Alas, most of the urban weird legends in the Book of Heroes are from RZ City No Man's Land. However, the No Man's Land is going to be abandoned, and the association has not sent anyone to investigate the strange people in the No Man's Land. The Association of Heroes has fallen. People in cities B, F, K and other major cities are paying great attention to the scene of the third refuge in M City. While discussing the situation enthusiastically, they are also very curious. King will appear in time and kill the weird. And protect the citizens. Just as the citizens knocked on the seeds to watch the show, the weird alarm in the center of the city suddenly sounded. Attention citizens, please note that since the ghost-level monsters that appeared in the third refuge of M City successively damaged the urban areas of L City and M City, www.mtlnovel.com, has reached the level of dragon-level disasters, the association hereby will its disaster level is officially upgraded to dragon level. It is broadcast again. Citizens please pay attention. Citizens please note that in view of the fact that the ghost-level monsters that appeared in the third refuge of M City have continuously damaged the urban areas of L City and M City, and have reached the level of dragon-level disasters, the association hereby declares its disaster the level is officially promoted to dragon level. Wow! The whole people were in an uproar. The Tyrannosaurus dinosaur who they thought was a ghost-level weirdo became a dragon-level weirdo. Now the situation is more complicated. Over the city of M. A transport plane was passing by quickly, and I also heard the announcement of the association. The pilot was shocked. Lord Tornado, the disaster level of that dinosaur is raised to. Click. Before the pilot had finished speaking, there was a sound of glass shattering. He looked back in amazement, and a fast green light flashed outside the windshield of the cab. The dragon-level weirdo belongs to me, King, you are sure to lose. The pilot looked at the tornado in surprise, and when he was about to catch up, the plane lost weight suddenly. He was shocked. Oops, the airflow rushed into the plane. He pressed the skydiving button immediately, and he flew out of the driver's cab with a swoop, and then opened the parachute, floating slowly in the air. Within the city of L. A vague figure quickly passed across the street, and when the announcement of the Heroes Association sounded, the figure stopped abruptly. Saitama scratched his face. Did the weirdo go to M City again? He took it out of his body and took out a M City supermarket sale flyer from a stack of supermarket sale flyers, with a smile on his face. There is a supermarket in M City for sale. Take a walk and fight the weirdo by the way. Chapter 73. King, kill yourself. Allosaurus, stop. King, who was riding behind the Allosaurus to the third refuge, suddenly heard the association's announcement and hurriedly stopped the Allosaurus. Allosaurus cautiously asked, Mr. King, shall we turn around and return? King was silent and entangled. This Nima cheats, the ghost-level weirdo has been upgraded to the dragon-level weirdo, which means that even if he rushes away, he is not sure to kill the weirdo, and it may even be counter-killed by the weirdo. Allosaurus was observing his words and expressions. Before King could speak, he took the initiative to turn his body. Although he could not wait to throw King at the feet of the doctor, but now others are under the eaves and have to bow their heads, let alone show the slightest signs of rebellion. Hey, where are you going? Allosaurus ran and awakened the thinking King. He sighed slightly. I'm going to the third refuge, and you are running the other way. Mr. King, you are going to the third refuge. You have beaten the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Allosaurus was very surprised and a little excited. This was King who asked to go to the refuge and took himself to the doctor's fangs. King did not answer. He stared at the front. Alas, a hero by luck is also a hero. How can he escape from the battle knowing that the citizens are in danger? The hero does not have to stop the weirdo, but must stand in front of the weirdo to stop the weirdo. He took a deep breath, his face solemn. Saitama, where are you? I always miss you. Dong dong. Allosaurus ran unrestrainedly, wishing to reach the third refuge in the next second, and let the doctor cut the ******* king 1,000 times. He sprinted as hard as he could, and he reached the third refuge of M City within a few minutes. King looked at the refuge right in front of him, a little urged to kill Allosaurus. Why are you running so fast, rushing to reincarnate me? Roar. Allosaurus roared after approaching the refuge, and immediately before King could react, he slammed his body, and the king sitting on his back was caught off guard and was thrown towards the refuge. Hammond, who was standing in front of the big hole, hammered his tired waist and legs while complaining that he was old, and all kinds of problems such as heart disease, rheumatism, etc. appeared. Even if he became a dinosaur, these old problems still followed stubbornly. Babbling like an old man. Oh, he was an old man. Huh. Allosaurus. At this moment, he suddenly heard the roar of the Allosaurus. His eyes lit up. King. The Allosaurus actually sent the king. The cells all over his body became excited in an instant, and suddenly got up, smashed the floor of the refuge with one foot, turned around and came to the big hole, staring at the flying black shadow in front of him. Allosaurus, I'm going to kill you skewered and grilled. King's body flies like a parabola in the air, and the situation right now is as if he is walking on the road and being pushed by someone. Even if he can fly, he can't control his flying stature for the time being. He watched him fall to the ground. In the midair not far in front of Hammond, for the Allosaurus, he wanted to cut the Allosaurus into a string and grill, sprinkle some cumin, and eat it when it was half ripe, without vomiting the bones. King, you are finally here, my old man waited so hard for you. Hammond looked at King emotionally. That's right, this man, known as the strongest man on the surface, King, is the biggest obstacle to the rise of my dinosaur family. As long as he is removed, the rise of my dinosaur will reduce a lot of resistance. Hoo. He was breathing fast, and his heart was beating violently. The scene that seemed to see the rise of dinosaurs deeply stimulated him, and made him refreshed and excited. King was able to stabilize his figure, and when he raised his eyes, he saw a dinosaur man grinning at him. His pupils suddenly shrank, a dragon-level freak, a Tyrannosaurus dinosaur man. Hiss. He took a deep breath, and his expression tightened. He was not sure to defeat Hammond, even if he used the only 4-star monster card, he was not sure to clean up the Tyrannosaurus dinosaur. Such a thrilling scene made his heart throb and beat quickly. Tutu, 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 tutu. A strange engine sound gradually resounded in the air, like the roar of a sports car or the roar of a fighter plane, connecting into one piece in the air, condensing the air and making the atmosphere of the scene dignified for an instant. So familiar, what is it called? By the way, the Emperor engine, the iconic sound of King Yu entering the fighting state. Alas, my old man's heart thumped and thumped. Hammond took a few breaths, grinned, and looked at King with a cold face. The blood in his whole body seemed to be poured into boiling water, and it boiled instantly, making him want to kill King, the strongest man. At the same time, the citizens of the refuge and the viewers watching the weird channel of the M City TV station watched Hammond suddenly get up. They were nervously thinking that Hammond was waiting impatiently and preparing to kill. When the fire was purging, a stalwart figure fell from the sky, and at the same time glared at the dragon-level weird Tyrannosaurus Rex dinosaur man aggressively and yelled, I'm going to kill you, string it up and eat it. Everyone who watched this scene was shocked, and only felt that there was a fire in their hearts as if it was about to explode, making them boil with blood, and there was only one word in their whole body. Burn, burn, burn. What kind of domineering person can shout, I want to string you up and eat, to the dragon-level weirdo? How powerful is a person to despise dragon-level weird people so much? There is only one person, and only this one person, that is the most powerful man on the surface, King. Tutu, 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 tutu. Who? King's King engine has started. It shows that the king has entered a state of battle. Reading www.uakanshu.com is a good show. It's about to begin. Guess how many rounds that stupid dinosaur can hold in the hands of King. I guess it will die if it doesn't survive a round. The citizens of the refuge and the audience in front of the TV held their breaths and stared at the king with wide-eyed eyes. This is a good opportunity to watch the king fight with his own eyes, especially the battle between the king and the dragon-level weirdo, which is a once-in-a-lifetime. Unforgettable. What moves will king use to kill weird people? King Flo Qigong profound meaning purgatory warriors explosive heat wave cannon. Or the latest emperor mouth gun. Or is it a legendary superpower? All the puzzles on King deeply attracted the curiosity of the locals. Hammond stared at King for a long time, and suddenly laughed. King, kill yourself. Suicide. Did you encounter a mental retardation? King looked at Hammond who suddenly laughed inexplicably. Fighting and fighting, why are you laughing so happy? King, aren't you a hero? Isn't the role of a hero to protect the citizens? There are tens of thousands of hostages behind me. Should you save them as a hero? If you don't commit suicide, my old man will kill him. Brother Harmon became more excited as he spoke. His breathing became heavier and heavier. Hoo, King, as a hero, what should you do? Hammond at this moment is like a devil, with a fanatical look, and has become a lunatic. No, he was originally a lunatic, a mad scientist, a madman who tried to restore the Jurassic dinosaur age. Mean. All the people who saw this scene angrily raised the same thought at the same time, and they used Mr. King's heroic identity to disturb Mr. King's mentality, making Mr. King a dilemma. What a despicable dinosaur. Chapter 74. King is dead. What? King was slightly startled, looking at the crazy Hammond. Did he meet a lunatic? You hesitated, ha, it is so, then my old man will help you make the decision. Hammond left some inexplicable words, and immediately ordered Allosaurus to say, Allosaurus, kill crazy, use blood and life to help King make decisions. Roar. Allosaurus roared, turned and rushed to the citizens of the refuge. Haha, King, let me use my blood to help you decide. Roar. It's so cool, King, you just insulted me like this, now I want to retaliate return. Are you crazy? King widened his eyes and looked at Hammond, who was gradually mad. This guy must be crazy, yes, he is a complete lunatic. What? The citizens saw Allosaurus rushing towards them, and they screamed back. As the Allosaurus ran wildly, he glanced back at the helpless King, and immediately admired Hammond's five-body throw. He deserves to be a doctor. He actually knows how to use King's identity as a hero to make King's dilemma. The winner of the battle must be me, the big dinosaur man. Oops. Citizens from major cities who were watching the weird channel of M-City TV saw Allosaurus rushing to innocent people so despicably. At the same time, the picture on the TV was shaken by the cameraman rushing away, and even watched it for a while. Without the images of dinosaurs and King, they were anxious and itchy in their hearts like monkeys scratching them, causing them to fidget and wander around in front of the TV, keeping their eyes on the TV screen, looking forward to seeing King extinct and wiped out. That despicable dinosaur man. Hammond shouted. King, because of your hesitation, countless lives will be lost. All these tragedies are all because of you, because of your hesitation in ignoring other people's lives. His expression is getting more and more crazy. There is a kind of fanaticism of religious believers. Allosaurus lifted his spirits. Heart attack. This is an upright mind attack strategy. This is an arrogant plan. Even if King sees through the purpose of the doctor, he has nothing to do. On the premise that there is no way to take King's body temporarily, attack King's mind is the best choice. As long as King's mentality is unbalanced, his strength will be greatly reduced, and the hope of our dinosaurs will be greatly increased. Doctor deserves to be the genius who gave us dinosaurs rebirth. King watched the behavior of Hammond and Allosaurus dumbfounded. Are you trying to force me to submit? Disturb my mind. Stop making trouble, okay. Although I came here because of the name of the hero, I am just a hero by luck. Being a hero is not my intention, and protecting the citizens is not my interest. Therefore, you can't affect me at all if you kill the citizens. What? In fact, as long as you stand in front of me, I will be involuntarily fearful, and my soul will be messed up. You don't need to engage in all sorts of conspiracies. King's expression, is it angry? Is it sad? Too much, King, although you are the strongest man, but the useless name Off-Arrow drags you down and becomes your biggest weakness, which is invulnerable. In fact, when you accept the title Off-Arrow, you are not the strongest anymore. Allosaurus is always paying attention to King's every move. When he sees King's face become ugly, his face is full of excitement, sweeping away the humiliation of King's slave before. King, watch the blood-spattering scene with your own eyes, watching the citizen you want to protect die on the spot. That scene must be exciting, ha, ha ha. Hammond fell into a state of madness, like an excited mad dog, with his mouth open and grinning, fishy saliva flowing down the corners of his mouth, truly becoming a ferocious beast. Ah! Help! King, help us! Help! The citizens of the refuge screamed and fled. Where is King? King is going to kill the dinosaur man. Oh, the dinosaur man is about to kill, why didn't King move yet? The secret of King's flow of Qigong Purgatory Warrior's explosive wave cannon. King is about to shoot. The audience in front of the TV looked at the shaking camera and yelled anxiously, wishing to take the place of King. King looked at Crazy Hammond dumbfounded, and then at the traitor, Allosaurus rushing into the crowd. His mouth twitched. It seems that he must use the desired judge's card, even if he has nothing to protect the citizens' interest, but he is a hero. It is the responsibility of his hero to destroy the weird. Even if it can't stop the weird, he still tries his best to stop it and lives up to the name of a hero. He takes a few deep breaths, relaxes himself as much as possible, suppresses the accelerated heartbeat, and keeps calm during the fight is the best policy. Chance. The seemingly crazy Hammond's headlight-sized eyes flashed with a glimmer of light, the king's tight body became loose, and the emperor's engine entering the fighting state gradually weakened, and his heart was messed up. He grinned cruelly, King, my old man takes your life. His body rushed forward, and the blood basin opened wide, revealing sharp fangs 10 centimeters long stained with fishy saliva. The faucet quickly threw it at the king, and his mouth bit down towards the king. Damn it! King's whole body was agitated, Hammond's attack was too fast, and when he could react, the big mouth of blood was already close in front of him, making him inevitable. Almost, soon, the king is about to die under my fangs, ha, ha. As long as the king is eliminated, no hero in the world can stop me, Hammond. My dream of rebuilding the dinosaur family will soon be realized. Hammond's headlight-sized eyes were filled with excitement, as if he saw the blood splashed on the spot, and the wonderful future of the dinosaurs occupying the world. Haha, King is dying. After taking a glance, the Allosaurus roared excitedly, and then stared at the tiny humans fiercely. You also go to ***** with that ******** King. What? King is dying. Impossible. Woo! Even if the king failed, we can't live. The citizens who fled heard the roar of Allosaurus and looked dull. Without the king, who can stop these two ghost dragon level weirdos? Who can save them? No one is gone, no one is anymore, they are dead. Huh. King is dead. How is it possible? How could my idol lose to a weirdo? Absolutely impossible. That weird man said nonsense, who saw that King died. How could King die in the hands of weird people? He is king. How could a strongest man who feared countless weird people die there easily? The faces of the audience in front of the TV changed even more. www.mtlnovel.com. Completely unacceptable and do not believe the news of King's failure and death. Z City No Man's Land. The weird man with big eyes stared at the TV screen. The king is dead. Ha! If it is true, then our association will have less resistance in the future. Unfortunately, the king, who is known as the strongest man, will probably not die. In the hands of the dinosaurs, ha ha, after all, it's a bunch of self-righteous beasts, it's hard to be a climate. A research institute in Y City. Tongdi was welding a tool similar to glasses with a lollipop in his hand. Hearing the roar of the beast on the screen, he raised his head and glanced up. That admirable uncle will die in the hands of a dragon-level weirdo. Well, it's such a fake news. After shook his head, he lowered his head to fix the stuff in his hand. City A. Sick and others stared at the shaking screen, trying to see the situation clearly, but the lens never stopped on King and Hammond, making them hateful. A staff member stupidly asked, Hey, do you think King will really die in the hands of the Tyrannosaurus Rex? The other staff looked at the staff who spoke like an idiot. There were already several dragon-level weirdos who died in the hands of King. Which one was not better than the dinosaur in front of him, but was punched by King? Can this dinosaur kill King? Well, It is really possible, because the dinosaur man has lived in his dreams since he challenged the king, and it is really possible to kill the king in his dream. At the same time, heroes such as the Sweetheart Mask in City R and the Zombie Boy in City W are also paying attention to this rare battle, and they cannot deny the news of King's death. Chapter 75. The dragon monster was knocked down by King. Boom. However, just as the Allosaurus was ecstatic, the citizens were desperate, and the audience panicked. A huge sound of a heavy object falling suddenly sounded in the refuge, and the huge sound seemed to shake the refuge a few times. Well, Allosaurus looked back suspiciously, his eyes rounded instantly, and he saw Hammond's huge body crashing down, twitching slightly on the ground, breathing out, but not breathing in. During the time he was not paying attention, Hammond had actually reached the point of dying. Bo. Doctor lost. The huge body of Allosaurus immediately froze, and the joy on his face was even more condensed. He stared at the dying Hammond with a face full of disbelief. He looked up again at King, who was standing high and his face always cold. King was knocking down the postdoc, but he was unscathed, and there was no wrinkle in his clothes. It was horrible. King was really horrible. I actually enemy with him. I'm so tired of living and crooked. His cold sweat quietly dripped, and he looked at the stalwart King with anxiety. Hey, King looked down at the doctor. Well, what is King's expression? Disdain. Contempt. Disagree. Hiss. He took another breath of cold air, and the fear on his face became more intense. The doctor's strength was much stronger than mine, but he still existed like an ant in King's eyes, and he was killed without any effort, even more dismissively. Wait a minute, since King has such a strong strength, why did he hesitate before, and he refused to come over until I turned around and directed me to the refuge? He thought about it for a moment, and he became more and more frightened. Routine. King is completely routine me. From the beginning, King has not trusted me. What hesitates, what can't beat the doctor, is all fake. It's all testing me whether to surrender sincerely, but. However, I didn't pass King's test. It's over. King will definitely kill me as a traitor. What should I do? Allosaurus thought carefully and was terrified. The thick dragon legs were slightly soft, and the crotch was inexplicably urinating. At the same time, the citizens who fled also found the strange Allosaurus and the fallen Hammond. They were startled for a while, and then overjoyed. King killed the dragon-level disaster dinosaur man. Oh, King. Saved. We are saved. Long live King. Woo, I thought I was dead, but I didn't expect that I could continue to live. King. King, I am willing to be a cow and a horse for you all my life. The citizens of the rest of their lives were dancing and shouting, venting the joy in their hearts frantically. Allosaurus looked at the citizens who were ignoring him and singing and dancing, and his heart was full of anger. However, under King's lust, he squatted quietly on the ground like a puppy, for fear of making a noise. Let King notice him. The dinosaur man is dead. The dinosaur man is dead. The frontline reporter of the Weird channel of the M-City TV station yelled at the camera with excitement. The audience friends in front of the TV, as you can see, the dragon-level weird Tyrannosaurus was easily defeated by King. I fell on the ground and twitched. It seemed that I couldn't live. But when everyone looked at King again, there was no panting, let alone a trace of fatigue, and even the posture of the body did not move from beginning to end. You block the camera, look at you paralyzed, go away, we don't want to look at you, we look at King and weirdos. The spectators in front of the TV stared wide-eyed at Dale, who occupied the screen and was excited. Even though Dale was a beautiful woman, they couldn't wait to kick them away. They wanted to watch King. You bastard, get out of here. What? Fortunately, at this time, Dale introduced the situation sideways in time, otherwise, I am afraid that the complaint hotline of the M-City TV station will be blown up. Look, everyone, the dragon-level monster Tyrannosaurus Rex doesn't have a trace of scars on his body, as if he was asleep, but we know very well that Tyrannosaurus Rex can no longer wake up. It will sleep here and become the spirit of many weirdos in King's hands. A member of. At this moment, the audience in front of the TV can finally see King suspended in midair and Hammond lying quietly on the ground knowing his life or death. King killed the dragon monster. As expected, this stupid dinosaur dared to challenge my King. It was a mouse entering the cat's nest looking for food finding death. Huh, What dragon-level weirdos and ghost-level weirdos? In front of my idol king, they are all garbage weirdos. The audience unexpectedly didn't have much excitement. Isn't it normal for king to kill a little dragon-level monster? What's so exciting? They were so excited because they could finally see king shot with their own eyes. However, the tragedy was that they still did not witness the scene of king killing the weirdo. The timid photographer patronized and escaped without catching it at all. The slightest content of king's killing of weird people. Garbage photographer, wasting my passion and time, yuck. The audience screamed at the undecided photographer. The crowds eat melons to see the excitement, the weirdos and heroes see the essence. Z City. The big-eyed weird stared at the screen blankly. King really lives up to the name of the strongest. It seems that if our association wants to succeed in something, king is a peak that we have to face. Can we climb it? He pondered one. Yes, immediately said coldly. Why do you want to climb? The mountain is too high. www.mtlnovel.com. It is difficult to pass, then penetrate it, hollow out its body, and dig out a passageway. King absolutely cannot become the hindrance of our association. Y City. Tong Di, who was staying in the research institute, licked the lollipop and glanced at the TV screen. Well, I said that Uncle King will not die in the hands of weirdos, because Uncle King's strength is too strong. No weird will it be his opponent, Yes, you can ask Uncle King to try out my latest toy. He happily played with the weird glasses in his hand, and the idea of inviting King to study the experiment arose in his mind. City A. Heroes Association Headquarters. Yeah. Ziki and the others waved their hands fiercely, and the gloom in their hearts was wiped out. King did a good job. As the trump card of the association, winning the Tyrannosaurus dinosaurs so beautifully, the association's image in the public might improve a lot. And as long as the king is undefeated, as long as the king still belongs to the Heroes Association, then most people will always support the association. Ziki laughed and said, Maria, immediately announce the news that King easily killed the dragon-level weird in the form of a broadcast. This time we want to celebrate the whole world. Is not so much a celebration of the whole world, as it is another propaganda, propagating the strong muscles and sturdy power of the Heroes Association. Yes, Minister. Maria also took the lead with excitement, turned around and started to debug the strange sirens of various cities. In addition, other heroes who always pay attention to the battle between King and Hammond react differently to the outcome of the war. Subscribe to Chinese Novel Audiobook YouTube channel. Chapter 76, Invincible Sigh. What? Compared to the cheering citizens, King looked dumbfounded. What happened before him was too weird. Hammond was about to bite him to death. Who knew he was about to use the desired judge's weird card? Datu stiffened his whole body and fell to the ground suddenly, his face full of pain and grimness, his body twitched slightly, as if he had suffered a stroke. Saitama did it. He watched dumbfoundedly at the dignified dragon-level weirdo falling to the ground for no reason, even half a lifetime. He subconsciously thought that it was Saitama who rushed to attack Hammond. However, he changed his mind and denied the idea. If Saitama had taken the shot, Hammond had already become a sparse corpse. How could it be intact? Since it's not Saitama who did it. He was confused and Hammond's appearance was intact, indicating that the injury that caused it to be cut off came from the body. It was obviously severely injured internally. However, he really couldn't think of any strong man in the world that could do something similar to Hammond. The stunt of hitting the cow from across the mountain, inflicting heavy damage on it without its appearance, is amazing. However, if he lowered his body and turned his ears to Hammond's mouth, he might understand the truth. But, the old problem has a heart attack at this moment. Medicine. Damn, when the medicine stays in the clothes and mutates into a dinosaur, my clothes are broken, damn. I'm going to die, but I'm not reconciled. I can kill King immediately. Obviously I'm one step closer to my dream, but why did God want to let it? I fell short. Hammond's body twitched slightly because of the colic of the heart. He didn't have the slightest strength in his whole body. He was short of breath, staring at the king who was looking down at him, and his face was unwilling. However, his pupils were slightly divergent at the moment, and his consciousness was even more intense. Gradually blurred, most of the body has gone to hell. My dream of rebuilding the dinosaur family is over. Before he plunged into darkness, he still missed his dream of persisting for decades, but unfortunately, everything was gone. His luck was so bad that he mutated into a dinosaur, and he still stubbornly followed him with old problems such as heart disease. Before running arbitrarily in L City and M City, the violent activities and high emotions deeply stimulated his heart, and then caused a heart attack at a critical moment, causing him to die, and decades of persistence vanished. More importantly, he died inexplicably, which added a greater reputation to the king, who was quick to kill. The citizens who witnessed his death and the audience in front of the TV attributed his death to the king, thinking that King used weird superpower beheaded him. Alas, sad. King Hammond died unjustly, and the citizens escaped from the shadow of death. They were very excited, their faces blushing, and they yelled, "Kill the dragon-level weirdo and save their great hero King." Here to express their gratitude for King's life-saving grace. King. The audience in front of the TV was infected by the citizens, and they burst into blood, shouting vigorously, admiringly watching the king high above the camera, that is their hero, and the most powerful man on the surface. What? King twitched at the corner of his mouth and looked at the cheering citizens foolishly. I killed the dragon-level weird again. What can I say? I was so frightened that I froze and didn't move, so that the credit for killing the dragon-level weirdo can be placed on me. You are afraid that it is not myopia of 3,000 degrees. King, I love you. King looked at the fanatical citizens and sighed slightly, alas, come on, just be happy for you. King this, what the asterisk is this boring expression? Allosaurus has been paying attention to King's every move. After seeing King's sigh, his eyes widened and his face was full of suspicion. Has King really scorned the dragon-level weirdness? After killing the dragon-level weirdo, there is no trace of happiness, but rather lonely. Oh, yes, a strong man of the level of King has long no longer been interested in pursuing glory. His only pursuit is probably to find a rival. The kind of invincible loneliness should be uncomfortable. Z City. That King, sigh. The big-eyed weirdo stared at King with piercing eyes. He clearly killed the dragon-level weirdo, and obviously got another great credit. He obviously let his fame reach the world again. Why? Why would King sigh? Is that an empty sigh? Yes, King is the most powerful man on the surface, and he can't beat the cold from the heights. Under his glorious appearance, he must be lonely and snow-like emptiness. He has reached the strongest, and even the dragon-level weird never gave him anything. The interest in fighting, the loneliness that no one can beat, perhaps others will never understand. He chuckled, King. You are a big threat to our association, what should how to deal with you? G City. The fourth atomic warrior of the S-class hero sharply sharpened the apple with his own knife, www.mtlnovel.com. His eyes stared at the TV for an instant, sigh of the strong. I dare to call it before I pass my level. The strongest man. King, although you are very strong, in comparison, I admire the old martial arts man in Z City even more. As for you, you are still a little tender. Z City. The third S-class hero, Bangu, is full of silver hair, slightly bowed, and standing with his hands behind him. Behind it is a steaming lobster hot pot. His only disciple, Cha Lanzi, is actively adding seasonings to the hot pot. Master, the hot pot is ready. After a long time, Cha Lanzi yelled Bangu. However, after a long time no Bangu responded, he looked up at Bangu suspiciously, only seeing Bangu fixedly watching the TV screen. Master, what's so good about this? Isn't it just King who killed a dragon-level weird? Come and eat hot pot, or you will cook the food in a while. Cha Lanzi leaned over and took a look, and found that it was the latest live broadcast of the dinosaur invasion in M City. He happened to see the scene where King killed the dragon-level weird and was sought after by the people. Bangu retracted his gaze from the TV screen and suddenly said to Cha Lanzi, do you want a junior? What? Cha Lanzi looked at the serious Bangu blankly, and didn't know how to answer for a while. I found a nice seedling, old man. King did not expect that his every move was seen by people, and he was misunderstood by all kinds of misunderstandings. He clearly felt that everyone had put the credit for killing the dragon-level weird on him, but he was slightly moved in the eyes of those with a heart. Become the emptiness of the strong. Invincible and lonely. What is this all about? Fortunately, he didn't know everyone's thoughts, otherwise he would be dumbfounded, and everyone's imagination was too rich. Chapter 77. Let go of that weirdo and let me come. It's another 4-star card. King ignored the inexplicable pursuit of the citizens, lowered his body on Hammond, glanced at Hammond's huge body. His heart was hot. Hammond was defined as a dragon-level weird by the association, and he was calculated according to the usual card level. The card level of the dragon monster should be 4 stars. He raised his brows and touched Hammond expectantly. Ding! Congratulations to the host for obtaining a 3-star monster card Tyrannosaurus. Quote. King's mouth twitched slightly. Samsung card. Shouldn't dragon monsters correspond to 4-star monster cards? Is this dinosaur man in front of him a pseudo-dragon level monster? Oh, think about it carefully. The dragon monster represents the disaster level, not the combat effectiveness. Perhaps the dinosaur man in front of him has caused a certain disaster before he was promoted to the dragon rank. The actual combat effectiveness is not too high, so the system evaluation was given a 3-star card. Card level. Alas, I'm so happy. He sighed in his heart. Bad luck. Take this opportunity and escape. Allosaurus looked at the people's attention completely on King, and King was lamenting that there was no rival in the world, lonely as snow, and everyone ignored him. Not only did he not get angry, but he was overjoyed, and he tried to slip away quietly. Go. He surrendered before seeing the situation, and then he betrayed King and threw King at Hammond. Repeatedly, he showed the villain style to the fullest. It is estimated that King has been displeased with him, so stay and wait until King reacts. I'm done for myself. Thinking back now, he really wanted to slap himself twice, but he said that his hand was short and couldn't touch his face. I will write down these 2 slaps for the time being, and I will slap others in the face. The dinosaur man is going to run away. King, kill him. However, his figure was too large, eye-catching, and a little bit of movement was immediately noticed, and the citizens shouted. Hurry up, follow King to death, this time we must capture King's process of killing weird people. When Dale and the others heard this, their eyes lit up. Just now they were patronizing the escape and missed the shot of King killing the weirdo. They regretted it afterwards. The shots shot by King were worth a lot of money, and they obviously had the opportunity to capture the priceless shots. Down, but unfortunately missed it. When they sighed, they never expected that God would give them another chance. Allosaurus. King came back to his senses and was shocked. His hatred for Allosaurus rose to his heart just now. This despicable dinosaur dared to surrender and almost killed him under the fangs of Tyrannosaurus. He secretly vowed before to string Allosaurus for barbecue, sprinkle some cumin by the way, and start eating after pinching the ends. It is definitely a rare and nutritious game. When the citizens shouted, Allosaurus immediately froze and did not dare to flee again. Even if the exit was right in front of his eyes, he could escape as long as he leapt hard. However, he did not dare, he knew he could not escape. Although his speed is quite fast, but compared with Velociraptor, it is far behind. Even Velociraptor's speed dinosaur has not escaped the claws of King, let alone he is clumsy. So, he only thought for a second, and immediately stopped running away. Hello. He turned around stiffly, laughed a few times, and then looked at the slowly flying King with anxiety. King, release your Purgatory Warrior explosive heat wave cannon. The Emperor's mouth cannon. No, it should be the use of weird and unpredictable superpowers like killing the dragon-level weird Tyrannosaurus. The citizens looked at King and Allosaurus with excitement and expectation. They opened their eyes and stared at each person and dragon carefully, for fear of missing the slightest detail. As the king approached, cold sweat dripped quietly on the forehead of the Allosaurus dinosaur, and he swallowed saliva again and again. The crotch became more anxious to urinate, exposing the panic in his heart. King stared at the Allosaurus, thinking secretly how to deal with it. Allosaurus was not low in strength, waiting for the ghost monster card to be possessed and couldn't get rid of it. Using the dragon monster card was wasted, tangled. Allosaurus was fighting in 2 battles, and I almost fell down. My heart was sneaking at King. It's done. King kept staring at me. Was it thinking of me? He must be very angry when he treated King like this before. I'm dead. What to do? What to do? Well, maybe there is a way. He took a deep breath, puffed, kneeled decisively, and shouted, I surrender. What? The corner of King's mouth twitched. What are you doing this trick again? Ha ha. However, King disagrees, and the other people are shocked. Voted, surrendered. Ghost level monster surrendered to King. The ghost level monster was so scared that he surrendered to King. The citizens trapped in the refuge looked dumbly at Allosaurus kneeling on the ground upright. Is this kind of cartilage really a ghost level weirdo? Is that a lie? Shouldn't ghost level weirdos be those majestic demon kings? How did it become a wall of grass? The surrender of Allosaurus has subverted the image of ghost level weirdness in the minds of many people. I wipe. Reading www.uakanshu.com. Ghost level weirdo surrendered to King. King is mighty, and with his momentum, he forced to land a ghost level weirdo. It was the first time ever. Hi, King is probably not only the strongest man, but also the strongest person on the surface. When a person stops there, he immediately frightens the ghost level monster to kneel and surrender. It is really terrifying. The audience in front of the TV also took in air conditioning frequently, staring at the surrendering Allosaurus and the, usually, King, and they all had the same thought. King is invincible. Master King, I surrender, I surrender. Allosaurus wept bitterly and repented loudly. I was blinded by lard just now. I actually wanted to kill you and kill innocent people. I know I deserve to die, but who is not in life? I will make mistakes. Please give me another chance to reform. I will be a dragon again, serve the people, and work for the well-being of the people. In the future, I will only look after you and kill the evil weirdos who destroy our homeland. Quote. King watched the performance of Allosaurus, his face was speechless, and he knew in his heart that this kind of repetitive villain would definitely not surrender sincerely. If there is a good chance in the future, it will definitely bite itself back, and this kind of bad weird person, he really didn't want to take it back as a mount, so he just killed it. Allosaurus slapped his chest and vowed loudly, Master King, I will definitely change my past mistakes in the future, actively do good deeds, try to do good things, and make up for the mistakes I made. Smelly King, let go of that dragon-level weirdo and let me come. Just as King was falling into contemplation, there was a soft drink from the sky. At the same time, a green light swept over quickly. It was the long-overdue tornado. Chapter 78, Standing Cabbage Rolls. King looked at the tornado lacing like a shooting star in surprise. That's the second of the S-rank heroes, the trembling tornado. The citizens who were cheering for King stared blankly at the tornado standing between King and Allosaurus, and they were silent for a while. Humph. The standing tornado hugged his chest and snorted proudly, What, King, you are known as the strongest man, but you didn't kill the dragon-level weird after coming so long, but confronted the weird. Hey, your strength looks like it's not as powerful as others said. She stretched out her hand to point to King, and said with certainty, the winner of this bet is destined to be me, the trembling tornado. Huh. A bet. King thought for a while before remembering that he and Tornado seemed to have made a bet. Well, I remember, we did have a bet. The one who kills the dragon-level weirdo wins first, right? Right. You said so. Asshole, you didn't take the bet on your mind at all. Tornado squeezed his small hand, his eyes rolled, and angrily said, What, in order to win this bet, I bet day and night chasing the dragon-level weirdo, you almost forgot to bet. King, you are too much. The citizens stared blankly at the two facing each other in midair, betting on an appointment. The one who kills the dragon monster first wins. They look weird, their eyes can't help but drift to Hammond, who hasn't completely cooled off. King seems to have won. Tornado has mistaken a dragon-level weirdo. The weird she is fighting over with King is just a ghost-level disaster. Quote. When Zeke, who was far away in City A, saw this scene, he couldn't help but pat his forehead. Sending a tornado to City M was a big mistake. With King, no matter how chaos in City M, no matter how weird people are, it only takes time. Enough, King can solve all of them one by one, letting the tornado go is making trouble. Originally, King's excellent performance has won the cheers of the citizens, which is very helpful to eliminate the bad influence of the association, but the tornado has destroyed all the good situation. The audience in front of the TV twitched. Eldest sister, are you 3-year-old lowly? The dragon-level weirdo is dead, the surrendered bone is just an incompetent ghost-level weirdo. Don't fight, hurry up and let King take care of it, we have to watch King kill the weird. Oh, is that the weird guy who ran to M-City? At the same time, Saitama, who had been looking for the weirdo for a long time, ran to the shelter, and found the Allosaurus standing in the shelter and breaking through the big hole. Hurry up and solve the weirdo, the sale is going to be late. Allosaurus was waiting nervously for the final judgment, and suddenly he found a bittern egg to him aggressively. He snorted and dismissed Saitama. Who did he think he was? King. Humph, if it weren't for King's nose, I would sit down on you to death. Forehead. In midair, King looked at Tornado a little awkwardly. The last bet was purely to get rid of Tornado's entanglement and he said casually. He didn't expect Tornado to be so serious and persevering to defeat him. Dragon roll with hands on hips, staring at King, smelly King, whether you remember the bet or not. In short, I will definitely win this time. Boom. However, as soon as Tornado Tsunere's voice fell, there was a muffled noise behind her, and then the ticking sound of scattered objects fell one after another. After finishing work, you can go to the supermarket for special sale. Saitama shook his gloves casually, glanced at the King and the Tornado that were still facing each other in midair, and ran to the M-City special supermarket in a hurry, and disappeared in the blink of an eye. The Tornado stiffened and turned to stare at Allosaurus. At this moment, Allosaurus had already become a mess of flesh, and its head was so thin that it could not be distinguished. Its huge body fell with a bang, and the flesh was splashed. With blood flowing across, the Allosaurus, who likes to be smart, died without even making a scream. The Tornado was stunned, the King was stunned, and the citizens were even more stunned. How did Allosaurus die? Who killed it? Looking at the head injury of the alien dragon, it is obvious that it was broken by someone with a heavy object. This type of injury is particularly familiar, very similar to the appearance of a king who beats a stranger with a punch on weekdays. For a while, the citizens focused their eyes on the King again, and their eyes gradually became frenzied. They must be staring at the King. However, their naked eyes could not catch even the afterimage of the King's shot. Killing Tron, this is the King, whether it is power or speed, it is the Supreme King. The undoubtedly strongest man in the world King. Our city. Flesh stared at the TV screen, his face was solemn, King. So fast, not only did others not catch a trace of King, even he, who is known for his speed, never saw any trace of King moving. How fast is it? I dispatched to kill the weird in an instant, and then returned to the place in an instant. It didn't take a breath of time to come back and forth. If the weird didn't die suddenly, I'm afraid no one would know that King had moved just now, at a terrifying speed. I thought that even if King is the strongest man, I can still beat him in terms of speed, but now it seems that my speed seems inferior to King. King, for the sake of dignity, we should formally compete in a speed battle. See who is the king of speed. Tornado glared at King and said loudly, King, you are too despicable. Take advantage of my distraction to kill the weirdo. You are shameless, this time the bet does not count. Huh. King was startled, and pointed to himself, I killed it. He was also ignorant of the death of Allosaurus. He once thought it was Tornado that killed Allosaurus with superpowers, but it looked like Tornado. It seems that killing Allosaurus is someone else. Saitama. He moved in his heart and quickly glanced around Allosaurus. He didn't find the bald head that could reflect the light. However, he saw an interesting leaflet, the supermarket sale leaflet. As expected, it is Saitama. He thought wickedly, this guy wouldn't be going to the supermarket to sell it, so he killed Allosaurus by the way. Hey, King, you ignore me again, I want to fight you. The Tornado is crazy, and the bet was lost. I didn't pull the King from the strongest. I hate it. I reject. King pouted his lips, how can I have the time to accompany you in a duel? Dragon Roll stared at King with his arms akimbo, smelly King, you coward, www.mtlnovel.com, coward, spineless. King glanced at the strange-faced citizens and twitched the corner of his mouth, Hey, tornado, shall we make another bet? In order to perfuse the tornado, what about another bet? Well, it's a deal. The one who wins this time will definitely be me, the trembling tornado. Tornado pointed at King, and said proudly, however, last time it was your criteria for winning, so this time I will set the content of the test. This time we will test superpowers. Superpower. King was taken aback, and said, I don't understand. The tornado looked at the king standing in midair. She pinched her small hand and wanted to pull a meteorite down to kill the smelly king. She took a deep breath and hugged her chest and snorted coldly, HMPH, besides, if you lose this time, in the future you are not allowed to be called king anymore, you should be called a smelly king. Huh. King was speechless. Then if you lose, are you not allowed to call the trembling tornado, but the standing cabbage? Who do you call Kaiwan? Tornado glared at King, and immediately raised his head, humph, let you go this time, and, for the time being, I didn't think of how to compare the superpowers. I will think of it later. Let me inform you again that you must be ready to fight at any time. King said helplessly. Huh. I really don't understand superpowers. Tornado clenched his small fist tightly, resisting the urge to beat King, turned around, and with a squeak, the green light flashed across the sky and disappeared in everyone's eyes. Go so fast. King looked at the missing tornado, and sighed slightly, forget to tell you that the weird you just protected is just a ghost-level weirdo. The dragon-level weird has already died somehow. Chapter 79. There are no such awesome people in the world. Ding! Congratulations to the host for obtaining a 3-star monster card Allosaurus. King didn't have much emotion for the death of Allosaurus. He himself wanted to kill this unscrupulous guy before. Therefore, after Allosaurus died, he calmly stepped forward and touched it. After getting the card, he immediately turning around and leaving, he didn't even pause to deal with the enthusiastic people. It is not that he is cold, but there are so many citizens. Once he stops to deal with it, then the citizens will definitely flock to him. At that time, I am afraid that he did not die in the hands of the weirdo but in the stampede accident. That would be a tragedy. Moreover, fame is a cloud for him now. His fame has almost reached its peak, and there is basically no room for improvement. Besides, fame is of no use to him, but it is a big burden. Every time the association meets when it comes to an unsolvable weirdo, I always think of him, please, he is just an otaku, how can he have the strength to deal with those powerful weirdos, so his huge reputation has become a burden in his life, both heavy and troublesome. Citizens stared blankly at King's unfeeling, back view who didn't understand humanity and sophistication. This is the strong one. He is cold and arrogant, righteous and ruthless. In order to have stronger power to resist strange people, he stays away from the crowd and struggles alone. Cultivation has caused him to become stronger, but gradually loses his human touch, and suffers from a problem similar to communication disorder. King has paid a heavy price for protecting us. In the mid-air of M-City, King didn't know the messy thoughts of the citizens at all. He knew where he was going home and slowly drifted towards the house. Although the dinosaur invasion process had some twists and turns, the harvest was very rich. There were more than 20 weird cards to start, and more importantly, there were 3 ghost-level weird cards. Rarely, the fighting power of the ghost-level monster can almost ramp up the world. Now he adds the leopard-headed hedgehog monster card in front, and there are a total of 4 ghost-level monster cards, plus those dozens of cards. The tiger-wolf level weird card is enough for him to squander it boldly. He pulled down his attribute board. Before, in order to upgrade his skills, he deliberately upgraded to level 10. Later, he raised to level 12 with the experience of Ankylosaurus ghost-level monsters, and gained a lot of attribute points. Name: Wang Feng. English name: King. Level 12. Experience value: 2,788 7,000. Physical strength: 16. Power: 7. Speed: 16. Defense: 38. Lucky value: hidden attributes, cannot be viewed, cannot be changed. Attribute point: 0. Skills: 1. Liquid Jet LV1. Jet liquid out to attack the enemy. 2. Explosive Energy Bomb LV2. Gather the surrounding energy and launch energy bombs like a laser cannon. 3. Strengthened Transformation LV2. Strengthen one's own ability, make the power of one's own skills even higher. 4. Flying LV2. As the messenger of the earth, you can fly freely in the earth. Skill points. 10. Cards. 4-star monster card Desire Judge, 3-star monster card Tyrannosaurus. Special card. No star card X1. Warm reminder. 1. Every attribute of a normal person is 5. Full value is 100. 2. The power of the skill depends on the level and is not affected by the character itself, but the number of times the skill is released is affected by the power attribute. No star card. King browsed his own attribute board, only to find that he was given a non-star card when he was upgraded to level 10. When the system kept beeping, his focus was on small reputation, but he was a little ignored. A card without a star rating. Just mirror and copy the target to make the corresponding card. After reading the introduction of the unstarred cards, his eyes lit up, and a reflective head appeared in his mind. Saitama. This kind of card was born for Saitama. However, when I thought of picking up leaks behind Saitama before, I didn't react at all to copy Saitama with unstarred cards, which caused the opportunity to be missed in vain. Now I have to go to the door by myself, cheating. Oh, that's all. Go to City Z and talk to Saitama to discuss issues related to the importance of hairstyles. A hidden research institute on the outskirts of Z City. A young man with dark green hair, wearing a suit and glasses, stared straight at the full-length photo of King on the computer screen. He tightly grasped the edge of the table with both hands, his eyes revealed fiery. Yes, with such a powerful strength, he must have broken through the limiter, and he is a new human that has evolved. I need his genes, and I need him. I want to use him as an experimental sample. He is likely to become an opportunity for human evolution. On the 28th, we will send our messengers to find a way to obtain King's blood. I want to study his genes and make our species evolution experiments go further. Understood. In the shadows, there is a man who looks exactly like a young man, wearing an ancient white prison uniform with the number 28 on his chest, nodding. Somewhere in the world. Chuck, is there any better killer group in M City? Sir, recently a fat killer group is gaining momentum. In just over a month, it has been promoted from a newcomer organization to the overlord of the killer world in M City, and it is also well known in the killer world around the world. www.mtlnovel.com, Fafa Killer Group. HMPH, don't be as useless as the Want Killer Group last time, bid 1 billion and let them kill King. Sir, why must he be obsessed with killing King? He is a righteous person and does not harm our interests. There is not much why. If you insist on saying a reason, then the reason is, the world is not allowed to exist such a powerful person. Understand? Understood. I will contact the Fafa Killer Group now. The room fell into silence again. G City. A large research institute. A half-bald head, a circle of white fluffy hair on the back of his head and ear corners, a big nose and big buck teeth, his face full of wretched and sinister looks. He stared at the King on the screen, thoughtfully. My newly developed G model, the robot, has been developed, and the first generation G1 is produced. However, the combat experience is very insufficient. You need to fight against the strong to collect combat information and improve the combat method of the G model robot. King is about the most powerful man in the world. If you want to collect battle data, he is definitely the best candidate for experimentation. Jia Yin smiled. Then King, please take care of my latest scientific and technological research result G1. M City. Special supermarket. Carrying the supermarket sale leaflet, Saitama looked at the closed supermarket, holding his head in madness. It's closed, obviously the sale time is not over yet, so it was closed. What? I ran so far away. I didn't buy it, my special sale cabbage, special sale hot pot base. Brother, the city of M was invaded by dinosaurs, and most of the citizens have already taken refuge in the shelter. How could the supermarket be opened? Chapter 80. One Punch Man King Engine. Fanwai. The power gap between me and King is so big. It. I'm really terrible. How can I capture King's heart if this continues? I want to become stronger. After the Dinosaur Man incident, on the streets of City M, the prisoner walked alone to City J. He was covered in injuries, traumas, and internal injuries, heartaches. His back was desolate and lonely. No, my strength should have been stronger, but But I messed with the guys I like all day long, and my body was gradually hollowed out and drained. My strength is not as good as before, even faster. I can't even fight a ghost-level weirdo, and I am almost ineligible to be an S-level hero. The prisoner grabbed his own chicken coo head painfully. If I continue to mess with the boys, I'm going to be done. It's time to choose between strength and boys. He was lost in thought. Zay, this must be the reason why prisoners are the weakest among the S-rank heroes. Yes, it must be so. Strength, boys, it's too difficult to choose. Strength is my strongest charm weapon to attract boys. Boys are my unwavering belief in life. Both are equally important to me. Whether it is the decline in strength or the reduction in the number of messing with boys, it is a great pain for me. King, what should I do? His face is full of entanglement and pain. Life, why play with me like this? What do you want to do? Don't come over, I'm going to call someone. While the prisoner was distressed by the decline in strength, a shrill scream came from the alley ahead. Hey, little girl, you scream. The people here have been scared away by weird people a long time ago, and I am the only one left. If you break your throat, no one will come, but it will make me more excited. A slightly wretched voice followed. Well, someone is committing a crime. These two simple conversations fully demonstrated what happened in the alley. A wretched man is ready to violate the single lady. Help! In the alley, a beautiful girl in a white princess dress panicked and called for help. Hey, beautiful lady, let me go. In front of the beautiful girl, there is a handsome but wretched man with a sturdy expression. His eyes are staring straight at the beautiful woman's chest, shining brightly. Don't come over, woo. The beauty was so anxious that she sobbed softly, her pretty face was full of tears, and she looked pitiful. It was really pitiful to me. Hey, I can't take it anymore. The wretched man became even more excited, and suddenly jumped on the beauty. Pooh. However, when the wretched man jumped into the air, his body stopped abruptly, and his whole body was suspended and swayed in the air like clothes. Hey, handsome boys, molesting girls is a crime, and crime is not allowed. The prisoner who arrived in time carried the wretched man like a chicken, showing a smile that was more sloppy than the wretched man. At the same time, crime must be punished. The wretched man looked at the prisoner in a daze. Hello, your smiling face, you look more like a wretched man than I am. You are an S-class hero, sexy prisoner. The beautiful girl who was suddenly saved looked at the prisoner in surprise and exclaimed, Sexy prisoner, I am your loyal fan. Will you live with me? The beautiful girl suddenly heard what the prisoner said. She suffocated her breath, lowered her head shyly, and whispered, I do. Are you willing to be my sexual partner? The beautiful girl's fair-skinned and slender hands nervously pinched her princess dress, and nodded shyly, I do. The prisoner looked at the beautiful girl and frowned, Miss, I'm not talking to you. To tell you the truth, I don't like girls. My true love is boys. Now, I want to continue interrogating criminals, please don't interrupt anymore, okay? The beautiful girl looked at the prisoner innocently, tears bursting out of her eyes, and her exquisite makeup was misplaced. The innocent appearance of rain and dew on the white lotus made people want to hold her in her arms and love her. It's a pity that the prisoner is a firm gay, and she will never shake her faith because of a few tears of a girl. For boys, he is tender, and for girls, he is ruthless. This is his principle of being a gay. The beautiful girl wiped the teardrops from the corner of her eyes with her sleeves and looked at the ruthless prisoner. She bit her silver teeth and slowly lifted her skirt up with a shy look. The wretched man hanging in midair opened his eyes suddenly, staring at the beautiful girl, and breathing quickly. After a while, his eyes lit up and his face was full of excitement. The is pink. The prisoner curled his lips, what is beautiful under the girls, but the boys are wonderful. The beautiful girl lowered her head shyly, and said in a voice like a mosquito, I'm a boy. As soon as she finished her voice, she quickly lifted her skirt, revealing what looked like a big sweet potato wrapped in it. Pink. Pooh. The wretched man spit out old blood. You are paralyzed, my God. What kind of grudges or grievances? The pants are all taken off, you let me see this. The prisoner was taken aback, and immediately looked at the beautiful girl with excitement. You are a boy. The beautiful girl bit her slender finger, shyly nodded her little head. She gave the prisoner a shy look, and whispered, can I be your boyfriend? Of course you can, of course. The prisoner nodded excitedly. www.mtlnovel.com. There was a dizzy feeling of being hit by happiness suddenly. If he was just like a stone for beautiful girls, then he is right now. She is iron-blooded tenderness. There is a huge difference between prisoners before and after. In fact, it is understandable. For example, a straight man with cancer, seeing a ladyboy who is all over the country, even if the ladyboy is beautiful, the straight man's cancer will not fluctuate in the slightest, but if someone suddenly tells him, the ladyboy, it's a rumor. In fact, that's a big beauty, and straight men with cancer will definitely change their attitude. Do you mind if I have a third party? The prisoner glanced at the wretched man hanging in the air, and said softly. The wretched man was seen by the prisoner and his hair straightened up. Brother, you guys play your own. Don't take me, I'm not a guy. The pretty boy glanced at the wretched man and said timidly, don't mind. Hello, sister. Big brother. Don't you mind? I do. Can you think about the feelings of the third party? It will kill me. The trivial man wants to cry without tears. I know I was wrong, please let it go. It's great. Let's ride horses and gallop together tonight, live a chic life. The beautiful boy nodded slightly shyly and whispered, I listen to you. The prisoner was overjoyed, and suddenly hugged the beautiful boy. Hey hey. Oh. Ah. There was an indescribable noise in the alley. More than an hour later, the prisoner returned to the stinky prison with a refreshing face while leading the wretched man with a broken expression on his face and the beautiful girl with a blushing face. As the saying goes, after the incident, the spear stabbed the chrysanthemum, the ladyboy plus the scum, happy you and me, oh, cool. Sure enough, strength in everything or all clouds, boys are true love. Thank you for watching. Continue exploring the fascinating world of Chinese novels with us. Hit that subscribe button on Chinese Novel Audiobook to stay updated with our latest stories, and never miss out on a great listen.